All right, everybody. Hello. It is I. They can't hear you. You said not to unmute because you were gonna say something. So I was like, all right. Wait, what did you just say, Ivy?
Okay.
What
No
did you just
judgment.
say, Ivy?
I said Charles is my good friend.
Yeah,
who I
that's right.
appreciate.
Right.
That's
right.
right.
For sure.
All right. Hey everybody.
I mean,
So
yeah.
we're gonna jump into this. We're gonna jump in. We're gonna jump into
This campaign sucks.
All right. You know
Not
what?
true,
I'm
I
just
love
gonna
this
end. I'm gonna
campaign.
end this stream. I'm just gonna end the stream. There's no reason.
All right,
to go
guys. Thanks for
on.
coming.
Thanks
Really
for watching.
See you
appreciate it.
next time,
I appreciate
buddies.
all of you. Anyways, so last session we saw the Weird Ones engage with a new foe identified as the Lord of the Sea. With the initial battle over, the heroes set out to investigate the claims of this Lord of the Sea. Their findings turned up nothing in the history books, and knowing that the Lord of the Sea and its army would be returning in 2 days, they felt that they were at a dead end. That is, until Captain Monty of Monty's Imports asked to meet with them. He revealed that one of his crewmates had seen what appeared to be the shining silver armor of the Lord of the Sea entering into the old sea-swallowed city of Sharky, located about a mile out from the beach. The Weird Ones agreed to investigate and were making ready to depart with several crewmates using 3 small rowboats that Captain Monty had provided to them. You guys are currently standing on the Gleaming Shard, which, let me go ahead and change the screen real quick. You are standing on the Gleaming Shard, or Gleaming Gem, I should say. Still at the port. The rowboats are being lowered into the water right now, and you had just made the acquaintance of several members of his crew that he is going to be sending with you. Currently, you see in front of you it's about 5 members of the crew. The most intimidating one of the members is, of course, the 8-foot-tall hammerhead shark man, who
That's my dad!
he identified
Sorry.
himself as Bruce.
Bruce.
Oh my god. Identified himself as Bruce.
That's Bruce, babe. What's going on?
Thomas is just like moving so much right now.
Thomas! Shut up!
See my fucking chair sounds.
And then you also see standing with them a human female fighter. She has this kind of reddish brown hair and this bandana. She's kind of standing next to Bruce, talking to a small tiefling girl. This tiefling girl has these horns that they're like ram horns. She's got this light pink colored skin, with like little freckles that dot her face, strawberry blonde hair. She's just kind of standing there, looks like very bubbly, talking with the human woman. You also see a male tiefling, kind of just off to the side. You see he's kind of picking at his teeth a little bit. He is a purple tiefling. You see he has this kind of like blue with purple hair, with like purple highlights. It's kind of in like this pompadour looking fashion. Wearing this like seal like looks like this kind of like leather jacket over his body. And then you see one final crew member who is just this really like, he's like sitting on a barrel and like doesn't really look like he has a neck because his like back's just kind of really hunched. He's completely bald on top. You can see he's missing like his right eye's just gone, and it's just like all gnarled looking skin with just this giant moon-shaped scar that cuts through the eye across the side of his face, and he's just kind of sitting there, just like intensely staring at you all as the boats are being made ready.
What you looking at?
Yeah, I'm looking at you.
He's like the old guy at the bus stop.
Yeah. He like gets up and like walks over and he holds out his hand. You can see like just these like long like yellow fingernails as he like holds his hand out to shake yours.
I shake his hand very, very happily.
You
Long
shake-
yellow fingernails be damned.
You shake it, and he's got like this, like his hands feel just like raw and rough, and he's just like, my name's Morgan Tide. Ye be a pirate too.
Hell yeah. We're pirates
Is
now. I
every
love
pirate
this.
More pirate than the last. I asked.
He just like stares at
yeah,
you all.
it kind of looks like that. Yeah, kind of looks that way.
Yeah. Kind of like waddles over to you, Orden. It just kind of like sticks his face in your face and just goes, yeah. And like looks you up and down.
Hey man, how are you?
He like reaches down and grabs your hands and like pulls them out and looks at them and just goes like, yeah, and like shoves them back at you. And he
What
walks
the
over
fuck?
walks over to to you, Alphonse. And he like grabs your hands and looks at him. Just goes like, yeah, and like shoves them away. And he like starts walking to Kyle, but Kyle like kind of backs up and like walks to like another part of the boat, like walking away from him. And you can see
He's
like
fucking
this.
out.
You see like the crotchety old pirate guy just continues to
Good call,
follow
honestly.
Kyle.
No.
And you just watch as the two just kind of walk away. He's like chasing Kyle almost. As you're kind of
Nice
watching,
stable Kyle.
you follow,
Try and protect him.
You
Body
follow
block him.
Kyle. He's all like, I don't know about this. Over Orden and Alphonse, as you guys kind of watch that, like this old crotchety pirate chasing Kyle with Alba following after, you hear the sound of footsteps on the planks approaching you, and you turn back and you see the female human with the reddish brown hair and the tiefling girl are like walking over. The tiefling girl has like her hands behind her back, and she's got like these like reddish colored eyes as she kind of walks them and goes like, hello, what's your name? And she like looks right at Alphonse, is just like looking up at him.
Yeah, fine. I mean, I see how it is.
Lady. What can I tell you?
Hi, my name's Venya.
I see.
The
What can I help you with?
the
then,
human woman Charlie is over with you, Orden, and it's just like, hey there. The name's Charlie.
Hi, I'm Orden. Pleasure to be working with you.
So
Go
what's
into
your
the-
whole deal? I
I
see the honey. Is that
yeah.
like
Should I take offense to that or?
Well, like I want to know, like what's up with it? And she like kind of like starts like walking around Orden, like looking you up and down.
Right.
Orden
Orden
Alphonse,
agitates the swarm and shows off a little bit, like pulling out
Oh!
like from under his cloak, just like an orb of bees like flies around and like hovers above his hand.
Are those bees, or are you just happy to see me?
she like kind of like looks at them and is like, wow, that's really cool.
I got bees.
What's this honey for? And she like takes one of her fingers and just kind of lightly caresses down your honey bandolier.
I mean, it's honey. It tastes good.
Yeah, I bet it does.
You want some?
Sure, I'll take your honey.
I hand her a jar.
You hand her a jar and she like unscrews the top and just like takes out a fingerful and just puts it in, just sucks it off her finger. Wow, that's really good honey. And just
Yeah,
puts
I'm
the cap on
uncomfortable.
it and like hands the jar back over to you. Over to
Alphonse kind of
Alpha.
mumbles. Every pirate's hornier than the last two. It
I
seems.
know.
Yeah, no.
Alphonse, as you kind of like say that, you turn back and like Venya has like her face like right close to yours. She's like, "So what do you do? Like,
Oh my god.
you look really interesting."
Card tricks, mostly. You want to see one?
Yeah, I love card tricks. Do you do magic? I love magic. Magic's really cool. I wish I could do magic, although I don't really think I can. I've tried to do it before, but it didn't really work for me. I don't know. Maybe if I try it again. Can you show me how to do magic? Are you able to do that? Can you show me? Huh?
I can I can show you a very cool trick right now.
What are you gonna do?
Alphonse is going to sleight of hand the bundle of herbs and flowers from behind her ear. If that
Okay.
makes sense. Like he's gonna reach out and pretend like he plucked it out from behind her ear.
All right. Yeah, I'll just let you do it just because it's fun. No need to roll for sleight of hand. You just and like pluck it out from behind her. She goes like, "Wow, that's really cool. That's like really really cool. I really like that." Oh, that's.
I offered the flower to her.
Matthias, and she like turns, and you can see the blue tiefling kind of like looks over and is all like, "Right, that's pretty neat there." Oh, then he kind of like stands up, walks over to you guys. Hello, name's Matthias. I am a tiefling, as you can see.
The pleasure, Matthias.
It's a
I give
pleasure
him a
to
little
meet you. You what, Gordon?
Give him a little wave.
Give him a little wave as the human woman just is still like looking you up and down. He's just awkwardly standing there.
Bitch is so thirsty. Oh my god.
Alba, over to you. Kyle is like he like kind of gets into like this almost fast walk and just like climbs up to the top steps, and it's like up there is like, all right, I don't see him anywhere. And you hear
think we got
Alba
away.
as you're standing with him Alba. You hear this like, and you like look up and you see the like old pirate guys like climbing down the like raftings behind Kyle. He's like, get over here! See your hands, boy. Kyle's like, oh god, Alba! You guys hear Alba fucking scream, and Kyle's like, no, I don't want it, please.
I'm like laughing, screaming.
You hear Captain Monty calls out and goes like, oh my god, I just like sucked in air wrong.
Are you okay, Captain?
Yeah, I'm alright.
The scurvy will really get to you out here, huh? Pirate words, I don't know.
Yar. We have the boats ready for ye. The boats can hold 3 of ye at a time, so there's 9 of ye, so we have 3 boats made up. And you guys kind of look down and you see there are 3 boats that have been made up.
Can we put Kyle with the hand guy?
No, my poor boy. Well, what's the best order to
I'll
do
sit
this
with the
in?
hand guy.
Okay.
So Alphonse is gonna sit with the hand guy.
But I also get to sit with Vena.
And okay,
Yeah.
so you're gonna sit with
And
Vena and the hand guy.
Okay.
So that's one
He
boat.
has a name, but we didn't write it down.
His name's Morgan.
hand guy.
Morgan is the name he introduced himself as.
That doesn't bode well. He
Morgan
introduced him.
guy.
Morgan hands guy. That's his full name.
Vena, and then in brackets, cute.
Yeah. Cute red tiefling girl. I got.
Cute pink tiefling girl. It's like light pink colored. It's like light pink colored skin. Kind of like these like chubby looking cheeks. And then
Sorry, I keep
Matthias introduced himself as her brother. And he's the purple tiefling who has the blue hair with purple highlights. They're kind of in like the pompadour status. You notice that they're all wearing like leather armor to a degree. Very light armor.
Dang it, that means we can't stab them.
Charlie, the girl that entered, the human who was like very kind of like looking at Orden and everything.
Mhm.
She is the one who's wearing like a kind of like crop top leather harness.
Orden would really like to be in a boat with Alba and Kyle, and nobody else on this boat.
And then obviously there's Bruce, the hammerhead shark man, who while you guys were all interacting, he went and was talking with Captain Monty most of the time.
So 1, 2, 3, 4. Bruce. 5, 6, 7, 8. Who am I
But
missing?
you're going with Venya and Morgan. Bruce, Charlie, and Matthias will be in one ship together.
Lucky.
And then Alba, Kyle, and Orden in one. Okay?
Thank God.
The Goon Squad. We'll keep an eye on you, Alphonse. Don't worry.
Alphonse says, I'm taking the L this time. You guys have fun.
In character.
What a
Yeah.
hero.
No. No, not in character, but you know what I mean.
Alphonse takes the L.
You guys all load into your boats. Alba, as you start climbing down, Captain Monty kind of grabs your arm and goes like, "Yeah, I hope you make it back all right. Take these with you." And he hands you 4 bottles.
Ooh.
Looking at the
Bottles.
bottles, they're this like green, bluish, like murky looking water almost. And he goes like,
Ooh.
"These potions will help you breathe for a while, in case you find yourself under the water.
What do they taste like?
They taste like the sea."
Oh.
Ooh.
that's
Yummy.
unfortunate.
But you get 3 potions of water breathing.
Yes, thank you. I thought you said 4 bottles.
Oh, 4 bottles. That's my bad. You got 4
So-
bottles. 4 bottles of
you.
water breathing.
4 bottles of water breathing.
What
You did that on purpose. you
I,
bastard.
I absolutely did. What do you mean?
Thanks, thanks, Monty. I appreciate that. We'll be
It's
safe.
my
Don't worry.
pleasure.
I've never died.
Well, that's
Before.
assuring to know.
That's not true.
He like steps back as you like climb down, and he goes like, "We'll be keeping an eye out for ye on your return trip. I wish you all the best of luck."
Right.
Hey, so, yeah, before we leave, what's the deal with the hands guy?
Yeah.
If I'm
Morgan.
completely, he like gets down kind of close to you, Orden, and he goes like, "If I am completely honest with you, I've no fucking clue.
Yeah, that's
He-
kind of what I expected. Thanks, though.
I didn't invite him onto my crew. He just sort of appeared one day, and I am a very fearsome pirate. I kill people and I raid towns and ports and all that. But if I am honest, he scares the shit out of me.
Right? Yeah, I mean, yeah, rightfully
And
so.
I
get
just
it.
never, it's not even like I feel like I could take him in a fight, but I don't want to.
Meet the pyro looking ass. Okay. Well, see you on the flipski, brother.
He like
Right.
sits back and you guys start making your way out. I guess I'll have to ask Alba because that's the only one because Alphonse Morgan is using he's rowing the boat for you. So this is for Alba on Orden. Who is rowing
Kyle.
the boat?
Kyle.
All right.
No, actually,
Kyle is the
Well,
strongest.
Kyle is the strongest. Hey,
Surprisingly.
Kyle. Kyle.
Yes. Hello.
You want to do some training?
Yeah.
How about you row this boat for a bit, and then we can, if you get tired, we can take over, right?
All right. And he like
Gotta work them
positions
arms.
himself and like grabs the oars and starts rowing the boat. He's like, ugh.
Kyle, your muscles are just glistening. You're getting
Oh,
real
don't
strong.
say that. Oh.
Rude.
Our baby's growing up, Auden.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, he is.
Jesus.
No.
I feel like a proud father.
you, you guys start pushing through the water. All three rowboats start making their way through. As your rowboat is pushing off the water, um, Alba, you feel something kind of tickling the back of your leg in the rowboat.
Is it a crab? I look. Is it a crab?
It is not a crab.
Aw.
You see white puffy fur. Um,
Ooh.
and as you kind of look, its like head kind of twists and like peers up at you with these kind of sleepy looking eyes. And it just goes like,
Oh, cat.
and you see this like pure white cat is just like underneath, like it's like it was sleeping underneath the bench that you're sitting on.
Oh, that's dangerous,
And it kinda
bud.
looks
That's
up at you.
dangerous.
And it like crawls out and like stretches like how cats like do yoga stretches and stuff. And like
Aw.
kind of like looks up at you, and it's got these big like blue cut like bright blue eyes,
Aw.
pure white fur, and
try
it
to
just
pet
kind of
that.
like hops up onto your lap, Alba,
Oh shit.
and like puts its like hands out and like starts like doing that weird cat kneading stretch thing on your chest.
Making biscuits on my titties. Oh.
You hear a voice call out from Alphonse's ship. Alphonse, you guys are kind of like right near each other. Like all the boats are like more or less next to each other. Venya kind of looks up and goes like, "Oh, that's my cat. That's my cat. I'm sorry."
Not anymore, it's not.
You want me to like toss it over or?
No.
That is not a good idea, and I don't think I need to say why.
Okay.
That's my cat. Her name is Snow. Please, don't hurt her. I would appreciate it.
I would never. Do you wanna like
Alphonse
take?
leans over with his quarterstaff out. Put the cat on this.
That also sounds like a bad idea.
I mean, bring the boats closer together with the quarterstaff, and then I can just like put her over,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
She kind of like Morgan like starts kind of rowing the boat and like kind of turning it a little bit, and then Kyle kind of does the same. Alba, as you like are like taking the cat to try to hand it over, it's like got like a death grip on like your shirt, and it's
Aw.
like it's like refusing to like let go.
It's okay,
It's
kitty,
fine.
kitty.
It's fine. Just you just keep it. It's fine. I'll
No, I don't
I'll
want-
get her later.
I don't want it to like die or whatever. I don't know how to look after a cat.
She'll just
I'll take
sleep.
it.
She'll just sleep.
How often do you have to feed it?
Well, it's not like
Does
you're
it
gonna
need
keep
feeding?
it. Just like we're. It's fine. It's fine. Just like
Okay.
she likes to sleep on the boats. It's just how she is.
But it's so wet in here, dude. Why does she like that?
I don't know. She likes wet things.
That makes two of us, am I right? And then I fist bump Auden.
Gordon
Alphonse
very
from
happy
the other
with
ship
this.
calls, "Heyo!"
He like starts rowing the boat faster, Alphonse, and you watch as like their boat like speeds up and just starts going through the water. I like wet things too. He like stares at Alphonse. And Alphonse, as he's like rowing, you see like he like kind of licks his like tongue out. He's like,
Alphonse, you accidentally took the boat with the 2 romance options for you.
Pog.
Alphonse says Paul,
Yes.
character.
Funny lady and hyena. Feral
Hyena.
cryptid man.
So, boy, what be your story? He's looking at you, Alphonse.
Alphonse kind of scratches his head and says, "Well, I'm a world famous gambler.
Oh,
That's all I
yeah.
really have to my name."
Yes, a real pirate, gamble boy. You
Yeah, we should
gamble
play a
with
game
your
sometime then.
soul.
Alphonse repeats that. Well, maybe we should play a game sometime.
I
Soul or
gamble.
otherwise.
I gamble with my soul every day. You see,
That's just life,
Vanya's just
man.
like not paying attention, and it's just like, mm-hmm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Hello. She just looks at you, Alphonse.
How close are we to these ruins?
You guys, several minutes go by as you guys are rowing through. You hear Bruce kind of call out, or Bruce like pulls his ship or his boat up close to your guys' boats. By this time, Morgan's kind of slowed down. So you guys have been managed to catch up to each other, so you're all next to each other again. Bruce kind of like, he's this big fucking hulking shark, but he just like leans over and goes like, right, so these waters are shark infested. Need to keep an eye out for them. Do you understand me?
Got it.
Aye, aye.
Now,
Arr.
the ruins
Alphonse
aren't too far.
releases his falcon into the sky.
You release your falcon into the sky. Are you going into it?
Yep, I'm gonna let him out and tell him to keep an eye out for sharks up there.
Okay. You go into your falcon and take a look around. You don't see anything. You don't see fins in the water or anything like that. And with it being nighttime, the water is this like dark, very dark color.
It is hard to see.
Yeah. Bruce just kind of goes like, we need to move slowly. Or, what the fuck? I just defaulted this pirate. Right. We need to move slowly through the water here. Don't need any surprises popping out of the water at us. The ruins are just over there, and you can see where he points. You can see the tops of like old, like you could see the top of a tower sticking up out of the water. It's like overgrown and dirty and stuff. You can also see the tops of other buildings scattered around, like rooftops of this sunken city. You guys slowly make your way through. I need all four of you, so even Kyle, to make perception checks.
Perception. 17 for me.
All right.
Can I make a perception from my bird for advantage on this roll?
You can choose to either do it yourself or do it through your bird. So go ahead.
Mine's a 14.
Okay.
That's also a 14.
Ooh! Twins.
Alrighty. Yours was a 17, right, Orden?
Yes.
Okay. Orden, you well, all of you actually. Yeah, all of you made the DC.
Yeah! Woo!
You guys feel something bump the bottom of the boat.
Oh my god,
Oh.
so scary.
And the boat kind of rocks a little bit.
Like all of the boats?
Your boat, Orden and Alba.
Got it.
Up in the sky, Orden, as you kind of look down, you see several shapes moving through the water below.
Okay.
Up above, Alphonse, your bird, for the briefest moment, sees a dorsal fin come up out of the water and then go back down.
Oh no 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 no.
Alphonse snaps awake and then looks towards Morgan. Sharks, they're here.
good. I need you guys to roll some initiative real quick.
Oh no!
Aw,
They're
man.
gonna attack! I
No.
don't want them to.
We're gonna get jawsed.
I already been jawsed.
19.
That's a 10.
Alrighty.
Eight, 18.
Big dick club over here.
18.
Getting good scores.
Alrighty. Alphonse with an 18. What was yours again, Alba?
10.
10.
So Alba gets her leg bitten off first.
Yeah!
Kyle's
Woo!
is a 20.
I don't need it. Oh, wow.
And Bruce is a 19.
Nice.
And Morgan as well. His is a 10.
Good. Thank God for that.
Alright. Oh, and then I guess I have to roll for the sharks too.
Oh no.
Roll for shark.
Theirs is a
Just the one.
17.
Shark check.
Shark check.
Am I proficient in sharks?
No, you're not proficient in sharks.
Yeah, you're
Darn.
proficient in sharks. We're all proficient in shark. Proficient? Hello? I'm a voice actor.
I was just about to say. Voice actors, by the way.
Complex enunciation skills from
Pump.
Ivy.
Yeah, thank you. I know, I'm amazing. Oh, man.
Alright.
This is-
Did we get the music going?
oh
Alright.
Monkey.
no, I'm on my jellies.
Come on.
Let's go! First up on the roster is Kyle. Kyle is going to use his action to do double his speed and is just going to try to row through. Essentially, as you guys get to this point in the water, you can see that it's just like a wall of sharks underneath the water. You see fins coming up
Jesus
out of the water
Christ,
and
no.
sharks just moving around.
The shark wall.
Shark
Shark
wall,
wall.
shark wall.
Kyle is going to essentially what's going to happen is it's going to take 5 rounds to get through this and essentially get to safety. All right.
Okay.
So
Can do.
Kyle is using that to try to move faster. So that's his turn. Up next on the initiative order is Bruce. Bruce is going to... You watch Bruce kind of gets up and lets Matthias take over rowing the boat. And you see he pulls off of his back this giant hook.
Cool.
It's just like this, yeah, it's just this huge, like, it looks like a fisherman's hook, but it's just big.
Badass.
And you just watch as a shark leaps up out of the water at him, and he swings it. And
That's so
definitely is gonna
fucking
hit the
cool.
shark.
Race straighter.
He, like, hooks the shark under the mouth with the hook, and, like, flings it through the air and just rips off the top of its head.
Jesus
Ooh.
Christ.
As it like flies over the top of the boat. And he's just gonna call out, "Row faster!" After that, it's Orden. Orden, you see sharks are like hopping up out of the water everywhere, like they're trying to like take your boat down.
Okay, so can I mimic what he did and tie a piece of rope around an arrow and try and catch a shark?
Sure, go ahead.
How do I roll for that?
Well, I'll let you do a free action just to tie a rope around
Yeah.
one of your arrows. And then it's just going to be a normal attack to shoot the arrow
Right,
at
okay.
a shark.
Gotcha. That's a 18 to hit any shark in the vicinity.
Yeah, that's going to hit.
Nice.
some damage.
Roll damage?
Yeah.
9.
Okay. You fire your arrow. The piece of rope like starts flying behind it as it pierces into the dorsal fin of one of the sharks.
Nice.
And I'll say, are you gonna try to grab the rope?
I don't want to go with the shark. I just want to keep track of it.
Okay.
Like
what
I'll
were you-
hold the rope, but I'm not. I'm
The,
not
the
gonna,
rope.
like,
The
try
rope
and
is
just
like
keep it.
going. You didn't attach it to anything.
Mhm.
So the rope,
Can I hold on to the rope?
do a strength check.
Okay. In an effort to not get pulled into the water, I just want not one.
All right.
No, no, no!
Alba,
I'm going into the
you,
water.
you watch as Orden is all like, that was cool! And he like, you watch as he ties the rope to the arrow, and you're a little distracted, you don't know what he's doing. And then you realize it as he fires the arrow, it hooks, and he grabs the rope, and you realize exactly what Orden's plan is, and before you could be like, no!
What?
You watch as he
No.
just goes, Foo!
Oh my god.
and just flies off the boat as he grabs onto a part of the rope. The rope is still there. Like it's like he didn't
my
grab the
God.
end of the rope. He grabbed like the middle of the rope and just got yanked off into the water.
Can I roll to
Orden,
surf the shark?
you land in the water and you're just like as you're just getting pulled by this shark, and you can see hundreds of sharks in the water.
Oh my god. Oh my
They
god.
all seem to be condensed in one area, like
Shark
it's a
cube.
shark wall.
The shark cube.
But like you're just getting pulled through as you just see hundreds of sharks in the water below.
Fuck you.
Next up on initiative is Alphonse.
Alphonse watches Orden get pulled into the water and just kind of like mumbles something about him being an idiot before he looks down at the shark wall and procures his deck. Great flames of Azeroth, please aid me in this effort. Scatter! And I'm going to cast Flaming Spear in the middle of the shark wall.
Alrighty, give me 1 second.
Fuck
Since
yeah.
it's underwater, I imagine it'll just be like lots of bubbles.
Nice. Hot tub.
Alrighty. So the flaming sphere enters into the water and immediately starts sinking down. The water does bubble as it sinks down in. Roll damage.
Okay. Nine fire damage.
Alright, which halved is going to be 4. So, you get about 5 sharks as it starts sinking into the water. Though because they are fully submerged, they they have resistance against it. So,
Oh, okay. That's fine.
all right, that is Alphonse's turn. Time for the sharks.
Nice.
Please don't hurt my boy, please.
I'm going to
This
get
is
the
gonna
big
be
crunch.
for boat number 1, which is Alba.
Come get it, fuckers.
You watch as 2 sharks ram into the boat, dealing some damage to it.
Uh-oh.
Both health bars.
But they start ramming the boat on boat 1. Boat 2, only 1 shark manages to hit the boat and do damage as Venya takes a dagger and stabs down at one of the sharks that went to ram at the boat and gets it right in the eye.
Yeah, yeah.
Boat 3, which is Bruce, is gonna get hit twice. Okay. Orden.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Hey.
Alright. Hold on, let me look at my shark, what their attack is.
The shark turd.
Oh yeah, they all have advantage because. Yeah, they all have advantage if an ally is within 5 feet of them, and there's hundreds of them.
Yes, that's fine.
All right, so that's
No
a
big deal.
nat 20.
Right.
Oh.
This one is a 17, and this one is an 18. So
Like damage?
no, that's to roll to hit
Oh.
you.
Oh god.
They all hit. They all hit.
Chomp,
Alright.
chomp,
Turned the
chomp.
nat 20 into an 11 with my last 14.
Ooh,
Alrighty.
Oh,
that's
Well-
good.
Alright. So you take a total of 12 piercing damage as 2 sharks just take bites out of you as you're being pulled through the water.
Oh, right.
I don't know what that is. It's like making that noise, but
It's fine.
It's Clem.
okay.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Next up, initiative order, Alba.
Okay, I'm going to, I'm gonna take my sword and I'm gonna cut my hand open. I'm gonna cut my hand.
I'll let you do that as a free action.
Thank you. And then I am going to slather my blood as much as I can without, actually taking hit points. I'm gonna slather it on. Have we got any cargo? Anything like that?
The cat.
There is a cat.
Don't!
There is a cat.
No, we're not doing that to the cat. Jesus. Fine. I'll do it
Or
to
him.
some rations.
There is like a. You guys do have backpacks that are on there that you guys generally take with you. So
Okay. I'll do it with some rations then, and I'll just kind of smush them with a bunch of blood, and then throw it as far as I can. Probably not as far as I can. Throw it at least 30 feet away from our boat towards the open ocean, rather than towards our friends, obviously.
okay, you just yeet this bag of rations that's got your blood all over it and inside of it and stuff into the water. You watch as several sharks that were around your boat swim over.
Yes.
And start going after the thing of rations. That's
Phew,
that's
okay.
the end of your turn.
Yeah, that's all I can do. Try and save my boy. Next turn, let's go.
Morgan is going to. Morgan's gonna let go of the rowing, and he's gonna reach down and grab this large harpoon spear, and just goes like, "Yeah, come at me!" and just starts stabbing down at like the sharks below. So Alphonse is no longer rowing your boat. Kyle, top initiative. Kyle is going to try. Oh no. Okay. Kyle was gonna try to stab at one of the sharks that was ramming the boat, but as he does so, he stabs down, and a shark bites onto his arm
No.
and starts trying to pull him in.
Welcome to the club.
Dealing 5 points of damage as Kyle just yells out in pain. His sword is like not in its mouth, it's like diagonal, so it's not in its mouth, and it's just gripping onto his arm right now. Bruce. Alright. Bruce is just gonna continue swinging at the sharks as his boat keeps moving. Orden,
Hey,
what you gonna do?
that's a great question. Surf the shark. That's the end goal.
Use your strength to try to get
Try to
on
shark
top of
wrangle.
the shark. Yeah.
Nice. 20.
You use your strength and you like in the water climb this rope as you're being pulled. And you manage to get up on top of the shark where your arrow has pierced through it. and you manage to hold on to the dorsal fin as the shark surfaces, and you take a breath. Alba, you see Orden's like gripping onto the dorsal fin of this shark as he goes back down under the water.
Bitch, holy fuck! Okay. Hey, buddy!
I like yeah like.
Next up is Alphonse.
Alphonse is going to look down at the water and then grip with a fist and cast the shock and grasp cantrip at the water around him so sharks that go into it get shocked.
Ooh, that's
Shark trap.
clever.
Shark trap.
Shark
Trap.
trap!
And that's really all I can do because it's just a standard action and the fireball's going down, so... Does that work?
It's a little different because it's not an area effect. Is shocking.
Okay,
grasp.
okay. Well, I'll just shock and grasp at a shark that jumps at me.
Yeah, that's fine. And I will give you advantage because it's in the water.
Okay.
Just because magical isn't the same as like normal electricity.
Yeah. That is a dirty 20.
Yeah, that's definitely gonna hit it. One of the sharks, you reach over and put your hand down on top of its head and shock, and you watch as just this electricity erupts all over it, through its eyes, down its whole body. Roll for damage for me, if you haven't already.
Okay. Three damage.
Alrighty. Nicely done. Shark's turns. Once again, boat 1. Another shark is going to ram the boat and hit it. Oh, and the shark is going to take a chomp on Kyle's arm for a nat 20.
No!
Let me see, where is...
I feel like there's no way we make out of this without like losing a limb somewhere.
No.
That is for 7 damage. The shark chomps down on Kyle's arm, and pulls him into the water.
Oh no! Both my boys!
Orden's gonna have to.
Orden's
Orden's
got
gonna
it.
have to roll really well on his next turn
Oh
to
my
save him and
God.
Kyle, probably. Boat 2 is not gonna get hit as Morgan and Alphonse are defending it with Venya taking over rowing. Boat 3 is also doing well, so only boat 1 has suffered damage this round. And I gotta roll for, Orden. Orden, you're gonna get hit once
Alright.
for 4 damage.
Okay.
That is the shark's turn. Alba,
Fuck!
your entire boat is just you and a cat now, so
No!
you and us, the snow.
Me and Snow. Okay, I am... Oh, think fast, I guess. How far and how fast did this shark take Kyle?
He's like right there, like it just pulled him into the water, so he like hasn't gone, like he's not like away from the boat yet.
Can I plunge my sword into the shark
Yeah,
that's got him?
Roll for your attack, yeah.
Ooh, that's a 9. Doesn't hit, right?
That actually is gonna hit.
Oh, okay.
These aren't the big sharks that you guys were fighting before. These are smaller sharks.
Okay. So that does 8 damage.
Nice. You plunge your sword down and slice off the dorsal fin of the shark. It lets go of Kyle, who like grabs onto the side. You can see like a giant bloody gash is taken out of his arm. And he like starts trying to climb up into the boat.
Can I help him climb up?
Yeah, you help him
Because I haven't
climb
done
up.
any action. Yeah, cool. Okay. Yo, oh no! I don't have any healing. Oh god, I can't
it's
help
all
you.
right. Row the boat. I will
Yeah.
do my best.
Don't bleed out. I get to rowing the boat. Wait, no, we gotta pick up Auden first.
Fuck
Fine.
Odin!
Yeah, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I'm good.
Kyle
He's
like
got his own
snaps.
ride.
That is the end of Alpha's turn. Morgan is just going to fucking. You guys just hear Morgan just just like fighting on this boat,
Jesus Christ.
having the time of his life. He stabs down into one of the sharks and like rips its eye out with his harpoon as the shark like swims off. And he looks at you, Alphonse. He's like a doll's eye. He just keeps stabbing.
Alphonse gives him a look of. It's a look. Let's just leave it at that.
Kyle is now top of the round. Kyle is going to. He is holding his arm against his chest and has his sword in his other arm and is going to try to stab one of the other sharks that's like coming at the boat. And is gonna hit it. Thank God. Wasn't another fucking nat 1. Oh damn! Max damage, Kyle.
Woo-woo.
For 11 damage against the one that bit him. You hear him. He just kind of goes like, "You fucking asshole! Ah,
Oh,
that's what you get. That's what you get. Oh, I don't feel
I
good."
told him that. Wow, good job.
Bruce continues. We're on round 3, actually. Bruce can continue. Okay. He swings you watch as he swings the hook down into the water and rips it back up, pulling a shark with it, flipping it through the air. Orden, do an animal handling for me.
Oh, okay. I got you. I'm good at this. 23.
All right.
Yeah, get fucked.
You grab the dorsal fin and you pull back and start steering the shark through the water, and you pull it back to the surface, and you guys see Orden is holding onto the shark, moving it through the water. Where are you heading, Orden?
Am I able to control the shark?
More or less right now, yeah. You are
Nice.
controlling the shark. You're using the arrow to move and
Steer
grip.
it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I'll surface and kind of go alongside the boat and just yell to Alba, I'm good. I'm good. I figured it out.
The madman actually did it.
You absolute mad laugh.
You see Bruce look over. He's like, I is that offensive? I don't.
That's pirating, baby.
But that's Orden. Orden is riding a shark in shark-infested waters.
Well, can't beat him. Join him.
Next up is Alphonse. Oh man, what you gonna do, Alphonse?
It's my turn again already. What the fuck?
Yeah.
I guess I can. Unfortunately, I don't have anything that will assist in making us go faster, so all I can really do is fight sharks.
Alrighty.
I'll use my standard, the Shocking Grasp again.
Alright, yeah. Go ahead, roll to attack.
That is 11.
Yeah, that's gonna hit.
Okay. That's 3 damage again.
Right. You same shark that you've noticed before swings around. You can see it's got like these like crackling little marks across its skin that's like forming this like lightning shape all over its body. And you're like and you just reach down as it swims by you. You grab the dorsal fin and just shock the same shark again.
Is it
And
dead?
it like its like head like rolls up out of the water. It's not dead, no.
Okay.
Alright, next up is going to be Orden. Oh no, I'm sorry. Shark's turn. Once
Okay.
again.
Can I use my bonus action to fling the flaming spear down there at something?
Yeah, well it's sinking. It's like sinking down because there's like nothing below it. So it just
Okay,
continues
that's fine then.
sinking.
That's fine.
So I've just been going with the same damage that you did last time at 9, just because you can't really control it right now, just
That's
because there's
easy then,
nothing
okay.
for it around it. But it's been doing damage. I mean, the shark that you have been shocking is almost dead.
Okay, cool.
All
Alright, yeah, that's all I want to do then.
Okay. Sharky. 2 sharks against boat 1. One's gonna hit. Alright. 2 sharks, boat 2. One's gonna hit. And none are gonna hit boat 3. Rolling for Orden. None are gonna hit Orden either.
I am the shark boy.
You are Shark Boy. Alba!
Okay, I am going to. So Orden's alongside us, right? If I'm rowing, he's gonna keep up.
Yes.
Okay, I row as hard as I can.
Alright. You just start power
Yeah.
rowing through
Just
the
worriedly
water.
looking at Kyle, like, "Oh my god, I need to get you to shore." And that's my go.
That is your
Move us
go.
along.
Alba Morgan, keep fighting. Morgan is gonna miss as a shark is gonna grab a hold of his thing, but not pull him in. Why did the battle music stop? That's not cool. But it's fine. This works. Top of the round, Kyle. Fight. Miss, but not die. Bruce. Hit. He's fine. Orden.
Shark boy. I mean, I'll just stay on the shark and ride alongside the boats.
Alrighty.
Going. Do I need to make another animal handling for that or no?
No. I just didn't know
Okay.
what you wanted to do. Gotta ask.
Yeah. I have a pet shark now.
Alright. Jeez. Next up in that initiative is Alphonse.
Shark and grasp again.
Go ahead, roll to attack.
13.
That's gonna hit.
Five damage. Sorry, 4. I did math wrong.
Finally, this shark swims back around, and you're like, this time. You reach down, and it like jumps up to try to bite you. You move out of the way, reach under its belly midair, and just shocking grasp it. And by the time it reaches the water, it's just a small, like, just smoke billowing up. The eyes explode from the electricity, and it starts sinking as other sharks just rush and start taking bites out of it and start eating the shark, distracting them from your boat.
Nice.
Uh,
That's all I gotta do then.
since this is the last round, I believe, before you guys reach the edge, the sharks are going to take one last desperate attempt. Oh, that's a nat 20 on boat 1.
No, that's our boat. No.
Alright. Your boat does not sink, but it is heavily damaged.
Oh dear.
Boat 2, it's another nat 20. It's alright, I'm getting them out now.
Yeah.
Damn sharks. They're too good at being sharks.
Alright.
They're too
and
good
then
at rolling
boat
dice,
3
apparently.
is gonna miss. And then for Orden, are gonna miss as well.
Nice. No one's knocking me off fish stick.
Alba,
Yes.
you are just at the edge. You're just gonna push through.
Yes, sir. Let's just keep going.
Push through. And then Morgan is gonna make one last attack against the shark. And he's not gonna kill it. Which immediately is gonna put him in a bad mood.
Rough.
Aww.
Alright. You guys push through the water, breaking through this wall of sharks. Kyle is gonna just kind of collapse on the boat and just be like, oh, just like it's like bitten into his arm the way you can see the bone underneath. Or
Can I try and wrap it up? Please?
Yeah. You hear the Charlie girl call out and go like, "All right, is anyone hurt?"
Yep, over here.
She is going to. I'm gonna roll dexterity for her.
Oh no.
She was gonna try to jump from boat to boat and to come over, but as she like moves to the second boat, she goes to jump and slips on some shark blood and just falls into the water.
Rough.
You've been framed, moment.
She like comes up out and like climb and like goes like, oh fuck, and like swims over and like climbs up onto your boat, Alba. And she like stands up and like kind of like shakes her hair. It's still really fucking hot. Like it's like made her even
obviously.
more hot now.
Oh damn.
Is she like
She
walks
like a
over to
tight white
Kyle?
t-shirt?
No, she doesn't have a shirt on. She's got the leather harness, the leather
right.
crop top.
Oh.
Right, sorry, right.
And she like kind of like comes over and crouches next to Kyle and goes like, "Let me see," and like
Okay.
grabs his arm, and you see some healing magic coming out of her hands. And Kyle's like, "Oh, thank you, I appreciate that." And she's like, "Yeah. So what's your deal?"
He's just been bitten by a shark. Maybe we should let him rest for a little bit.
Oh, I'm sorry. Am I overstepping?
No, not at all. Nothing. You go ahead. It's fine.
You turn out by saying that. You see Orden still like, ah! like
Am I still-
riding
am I
the.
still
You're
on the
still
shark?
on the shark. Yeah. You're still
Yeah, let's
Yeah,
go.
off the shark.
riding the
Super
shark.
easy.
It's cool.
So what are you gonna
You
do,
can't
Orden?
take him with you. Tie him up like a horse outside a stable.
Yeah. Well,
Jesus. What are you gonna do, Orden? You're still on a shark.
I'm still riding the shark.
Are you just?
So
You can
once
see
I
the
go-
ruins. You can ride the shark to the ruins if you really want to. I will let you.
Have I gotten like enough handle on shark riding to like control it like well enough?
More or less, yeah. With the
I stay on the
with
shark.
What you wrote.
I stay on the
alright.
shark.
Orden, you
I'm
guys
shark
watch.
riding, baby.
You guys watch this, or just like, I'll meet you there. It's just like takes off on the boat and just like on the shark and just like is like going through the water, like not he's not like standing on it surfing, unless you want to try to.
Am I like straddling it? Yeah, that's.
So
the
you're
way I
like
was
you're like in a saddle, like more or less
Yeah,
saddle
yeah.
riding it, holding onto the dorsal fin and the arrow for support as you just take off to the ruins.
Yeah, I like you like see me like jump out of the water and I like click my legs together and go yeah, and then just like fucking take off.
That's so good.
Jeez.
Oh.
It doesn't take you guys too long to finally reach the ruins. Reaching them, you do see that most of the city is partially underwater. There is the top of a tower that is sticking up out of the water. And there are a couple of buildings that aren't fully under. But you guys reach the ruins of Sharky.
You can see why it's named that now.
Bruce pulls the boat. He kind of directs you guys and takes you to the side of the tower that's been built, or that wasn't built but is sticking up out of the water. You can see some stairs that are like on the outside that lead up to a window not too far. And he kind of goes like, "All right, let's tie our boats off here. We'll enter in through the top of the tower. See
Where
what
do I
we
tie
can
up the
find."
shark? Do I tie up the shark?
Type
You
shot.
remember, sharks got to keep moving or else they die.
Is that a thing?
That's like an actual
Yeah.
thing. Like sharks will drown if they stop moving.
I didn't know
Can you
that.
make like a bond with this shark and
Do
name him?
Do another fucking animal handling check.
Fucking flipper looking at.
Instead of
5.
bring Monty back a pet shark. I'm just saying.
I got a 5 this time.
5. You jump off. You grab the rope and go to get off the shark and you're trying to hold it, but the arrow breaks off and the shark takes off into the water.
No.
I wave it off. It's okay. Goodbye, my friend. Thank
See
you.
I mean,
See you, space cowboy.
if a shark could flip you off, this shark would flip you off.
That's fine. I have no problem with that. The shark could flip me off, and I'd be like, thank you.
Yeah.
Jeez. Alright. But you guys tie the boats off to on the side of this tower to a little piece of wood that's kind of jammed in the side of it. Alba, you get up out of the boat. Charlie kind of helps Kyle up and goes don't worry, I'll stay with you. And he's like, oh, thank you. And kind of helps him get his things together and start helping him out of the boat. And you guys start making your way up the stairs of this tower. Let me find some better music real quick. Ambience. This will work.
Professional streamer, by the way.
If I could have somebody, I would just be like, hey, play this music when I say to.
I can do that for you.
Oh, alright, well, we'll work it out for next time.
Okay.
Because now I gotta actually go through and find all the music. That would be this is gonna be good. Alright, you guys enter in through the top of this tower. It's very derelict. You can see how the stairs kind of spiral down into the water below. At the top of this tower where you guys currently are, you can see different books scattered about, scrolls, different things just kind of moved around. Bruce kind of looks at you all and goes right, as first mate of the Gleaming Gem, I'm taking point on this adventure. Take a look around, see what you can find. Hopefully we find some sort of sign of this Lord of the Sea. So report
Is
back
anyone
to me
still
when you're
injured, or
done.
did Kyle's wounds get healed?
Kyle's wounds got healed.
Okay.
Charlie healed him. Go ahead and everybody do investigation checks for me.
All right. I'm still pretty hurt from getting like
Oh
beaten the
yeah.
crap
By
out
a
of.
shark.
But
You
I-
Do we
did
want
get.
to take a short rest?
it's less. No, it's not important. I'm fine. Don't worry about it.
You sure?
No.
That's my natural 20 investigation check, by the way.
Ooh.
All right.
I rolled a 2,
Okay.
Ooh, nice.
so doing pretty good.
That's a 10 for me. So good middle ground. We've got all our bases covered.
And that's a
Right.
15 for Kyle. Alphonse, as you're kind of searching around, you being, the mage of the group, you take more interest in the books and papers and things. You kind of walk over to the destroyed library, and you're kind of looking through. You notice a small little booklet that's kind of been left on the ground. It's dusty and old, and it's on its like the pages are. It's where you can see like the book cover, I guess you could say, which is just this leather cover. You can see
Yeah.
the name reads Fantasy Tales for Children. And you just kind of pick it up, and as you kind of do, you notice that it's open to a page in which it says The Legend of the Sea Lord.
Probably not important.
Alphonse will
Sorry.
read this children's story. 'Cause that's
It-
what he does.
It basically states The Legend of the Sea Lord. As you kind of reading through it, because the Lord of the Sea was what the person called himself. It immediately catches your attention with that. It talks about a hero that came from the sea to protect the aquatic life within it, from the land people. And essentially, the story is all about don't pollute the sea, don't kill the animals, protect the environment type of story. Kind of think of it like like the Giving Tree almost, or like the Lorax, I
Okay.
should say, kind of like the Lorax, in which this Lord of the Sea, or Sea Lord protects the ocean animals. Kind of gets your
What
attention.
could
Though.
have gotten him to go on the offensive then?
Kyle kind of walks over Alphonse and goes like, "Oh, I remember that story. My father used to read it to me."
Oh yeah? You want to have a
it's-
flip through for old time's sake?
No, I'd rather not remember time with my father. And he kind of like walks away
enough.
and like starts like looking through some other stuff.
Alphonse will snap the book closed and put it in his satchel.
You snap it closed, slide it into your little satchel that you got. Some time goes by as other people kind of look around, but finally Bruce kind of goes like, "All right, looks like we're not finding much here. I would rather not do
Here,
this, but
it-
looks like we're heading down below." What's that, Alphonse?
Here, it isn't much, but I found something detailing the legend of the Sea Lord if anyone's unfamiliar with it.
He kind of do you hand him the book?
Yeah.
He takes it and kind of flips through and goes like, "All right, well, at least that's something, eh?" Okay. Closes it. "Well, at least we have some idea as to who this person might be. But still no sign outside of that book. I know." And he kind of looks at you, Alba, and he goes, "Captain Monty gave you the potions, right?"
Yep. There's 4 of them.
All right, well.
We can go down.
I have a set for my crew. You have a set for yours.
Nice.
If we want, we can
Okay.
take small teams. Break apart in a couple of groups. One team at a time. That way we don't use all the potions at once, or we can all go at the same time. What does the group say?
What do you think, gang? I think we should go in teams. Make it less crowded.
I agree with less crowded as well.
I also agree.
Right.
Alrighty.
In this case, I do not have to take a potion, so I will be part of the first team.
Cool.
Choose
Okay.
He's a shark. I get it.
2 of you from your group, and he looks at you, Alba. 2 of your group will go with me.
Oh. I guess I'm the leader of the bunch. Who wants to go first?
I'll go.
Auden and
I'll go, if no one else will.
go on, Auden and Carl. You go get him, champs. I believe in both of
Alright.
you.
Orden high fives, Kyle.
Yes, Team Corden. Team Corden.
Yeah.
Team Corden.
Is that you guys' ship name?
Yeah.
Yeah, Corden is the ship name. Kyle and Orden.
Doing that now.
Alphonse and Alba ship name one.
All right.
We'll be here to pick you up when you come out the other side or come up again. Okay.
Sounds good. Right. Let's make do. And he like walks down the steps and just wades into the water before just dunking down and swimming in.
Okay. I drink one of the potions.
Salty seawater taste.
Great.
Your mouth
Ugh.
just immediately is like dry like the Sahara. But
Cool.
you guys watch as like he does that, and Orden, you can feel this itching sensation along your neck, and you guys watch as little 3 like slits appear on his neck as gills form.
Damn. Boy, you got some new
Before I enter the
holes.
water, it's just like.
Yeah. Like Orden starts like I can't breathe and just like
Oh,
jumps
no.
into the water. Kyle kind of like goes and wades down below and goes like, "All right, boy." Just drinks his and just dunks his head under, leaving Alba, Alphonse, and the rest of you all above.
Ooh.
Under the water, Orden, you and Kyle are kind of swimming next to each other. Just kind of.
Are we holding
moving
hands?
Through. No, you're
Is
not
it
holding
cute?
hands.
Can I hold his hand?
Please.
You grab Kyle's hand.
Yeah.
He doesn't fight it. He'll like, he's all like, this
Buddy
must be
system.
he like kind of like, you can like kind of talk to each other through the water, and he kind of goes like, yes, buddy system.
Oh, I love both of you so much.
As you guys are kind of moving through Orden, you like round the corner within the bottom of the tower, and as you do, you see just a snapping pair of teeth in front of you as Bruce kind of chomps right in front of you and scares the shit out of you. And he kind of laughs and goes like, "Go, yeah, follow me."
What was that for?
And he moves, and like his arms and legs are perfectly together, and he looks exactly like a hammerhead shark moving through the water.
Nice.
You guys kind of follow him, and you get out through the entrance of the tower, and you are like way below water. It's dark and murky, but this potion of water breathing also kind of acts like it kind of lets you see a little clearer in the murky water. You see just tall forest of seaweed piled like everywhere around you. You can see the like ruins of houses that have been destroyed all through the city, as Bruce kind of leads you into the ruins of Sharky below water.
Nice.
Above water, within the tower, you guys kind of see Matthias is chatting with Venya in a corner. And he's just kind of going like, well, I mean, he's kind of small, isn't he? He's a bit small. He's an elf, but I don't know, he's small. And Vanya
Who's
kind of
small?
goes like, oh, we talking about your friend, the wood elf.
Oh, Auden, yeah.
Yeah.
What about him?
See,
I'm
Venya.
average height.
Venya over here, she kind of has a thing for him, I guess.
Oh, yeah.
She's like,
He's a good
stop,
guy, right?
stop. I don't have a thing for him.
You're allowed. He's a cutie patootie.
No, I mean,
You want me to hook
what
you
is?
up with him?
She like goes bright red, and is like, I don't. He's like,
I can put in a good word, and that's all. That's all it is. I'll put in a good word.
right.
No harm, no foul, right?
No harm, no foul. Can you tell me something? Your friend over there. And he kind of like points over to Alphonse. He's like, "Is he seeing anyone by chance?"
I don't think so.
Why are all these pirates horny?
Cause they're out at the sea for a long time.
It's true. It's
Quite
true.
lonely in the ocean.
Nah, dude. I'm pretty sure Alphonse is super single too. Like,
Yeah.
you don't have to pick. I'm pretty sure they're both down. So,
Well, I like to ask. Don't like to overstep sometimes. Would you put in a good word for me?
sure thing. Hell yeah. You guys got good taste.
Yeah. Well,
All right. Noted.
thank you. And you like Alba, you turn around and you see Morgan's right behind you, and he's like, sure. He like licks his lips. He's like,
Oh, God. Can I put a good word for you for anyone, buddy?
I put in a good word for you. You're very.
I like
big.
squint and kind of like close my like squint just a little bit and like sniff the air and maybe later. Maybe.
That's what they all say. Then they all come running back to old Morgan.
I'm sure they do. I'm sure they do. Hey,
No one has
Morgan,
ever
how?
done that.
Ow! They run away from him. How old are you, dude?
Old enough.
Okay.
You want some? And he holds up like this bottle, and like his hands are fucking weird. But he holds up this.
Why do you keep talking about his hands?
Because I'm physically acting everything out. As
Okay.
these characters, and the way I do Morgan is like I do like T-Rex arms, and like my fingers are all like arched and
feel
like
that vibe.
broken. It's just like he holds up like this like bottle of some sort of liquid. He's like, "Yeah, want some? Make a fire in your belly."
What is it? It's not poison, is it?
You gotta drink it to find out.
Hey,
And he like
Alphonse.
takes like a big gulp of it.
Oh God, Alphonse, do you think I should drink this funny liquid that this scary old man's gonna give me?
Alphonse glances up from the book he's been reading. He also listens to the entire conversation about him being single without commenting. But he looks up from the book and says, I think the worst that could happen is death, and at that point, it's not your issue.
I love you, man. You're always so right. Yeah, sure. I'll take a chug.
Do a Constitution saving throw for me.
Easy, easy, baby. Big money, no whammies. Big money, no whammies. Come on, baby. Woo! Oh, that's an 11.
You take a swig, and like it's like fire and like sludgy texture, and you just like spit it out, and you see like Morgan goes from smiling to like frowning, and he's like, "Yeah, not a real pirate," and like walks away from you.
Oh, thank God. Cool. Well, that worked. Just everyone needs to try and fail at drinking this and we'll leave them alone.
Venya and Matthias walk over to you and walk up next to you and they're like, you don't want to drink that. You don't want to mess with Morgan. He's
What
crazy.
is it?
He's crazy.
Did I just drink piss?
No, we don't know what it is. He doesn't buy alcohol. He makes it. but we don't know with
Oh.
what.
Uh,
Yeah,
oh, hey.
it's probably best you don't drink anything he offers, and it's probably best to not upset him because he adheres to the old pirate code, and anybody who goes
Oh.
against that, he kills them. He like no
Okay.
qualms, no like possibility of like, oh, let's talk this through. No, he will shoot you in the face and walk
Oof.
away laughing. He's
Oh.
insane.
So probably shouldn't joke about fucking him, right?
He will take that seriously, and if you don't show, like, he's killed. We're not allowed in certain ports anymore, which has made trading a little
God.
hard because, like, we can't tell him where we're going, and a lot of the times Captain Monty just sort of puts him below deck, where it's very dark and he can't tell if it's night or day, and we just let him roam down there. Like, that's his domain. And it helps because it makes it so that when we go to ports, he doesn't come out to look for women.
Oh God.
He's a bad he's bad. Like, he's a pirate. He's a pirate.
Why do you keep him with you?
Because we're terrified. Like,
Of him.
Of him, yes. Like,
Yikes.
we've never said no to him, from what I understand. So,
Oof.
he,
Do you want me to kill him?
you could try, but at the same time, I've seen him kill several Goliaths, and I don't know. I don't know. You might have a
Okay.
shot, but we can't really help you with that. And Bruce, being the first mate, might have to report it, and Captain Monty might not be happy. I mean, Captain Monty doesn't like him, but at the same time, he's part of the crew. And if a
Right.
crewmate kills a crewmate, there's rules to be followed.
Yeah, fair enough. Anyway, Alphonse,
What's up?
you want to come over here for just a hot sec?
I guess.
Alphonse puts the comically big book away and walks towards them.
Hey, buddy, you single?
Who are you talking to?
Define single.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. And then I take Matthias by the arm and I just walk away and leave the two together.
Wait,
Bye.
do you take Venya or Matthias with you?
Matthias.
Oh, you're taking him.
So that I leave Venya and Alphonse alone together.
Oh, okay. Venya kind of goes like, "Oh, wait, hello.
Hi.
What you reading?"
This is the encyclopedia on different fungi that I picked up in the last town I stopped in. Pretty interesting stuff if you're interested in mushrooms, I guess.
Sure. And she like walks over and just like sits down next to you, cross-legged, and like does that like cute thing where she like kind of grabs her like feet as she's kind of just sits there looking at your book.
Yeah, see right here, this mushroom's actually poisonous, so you shouldn't eat it unless you want to like poison someone.
I
You
like
yourself.
poisons.
You do, huh?
Mm-hmm. Look it, and she takes out one of her knives and like holds it right under your like throat, like not like in a threatening manner, but like right under your face, and you can see it's like dripping with like this like greenish looking like ichor. And she's like, I use poisons on my knives.
Fascinating.
Mm-hmm.
What type of poison is this?
It's a paralyzing one. See,
Ooh, that's good.
do you want to test it?
Oh my god. Oh no. What did I do?
Of course. And then Alphonse pricks his finger on the fucking.
No!
Do a Constitution saving throw.
Sorry, I had to look over the entire apartment with my D20 and like half a second. Don't worry about me. Here it is. 5.
You feel like you do it, and you're kind of like, oh, that's not, and like your veins all like pop, and like all through your arm and like your whole body, and you just like go stiff as like all your muscles like fucking just freeze up and you just cannot move. And she's like, yeah, see, it works really well. And you guys can't talk.
Alphonse doesn't respond for obvious reasons.
And she's just like, yeah, it really works. Oh, I really like the look of this mushroom. And she just goes like and just talks and just talks. And we're gonna cut away from what's going on up there to in the water. As Alphonse, not only in physical pain, but now just listening to Venya just like talk and not stop.
Hey, stop implying Alphonse wasn't completely enjoying that conversation.
Oh.
And Matthias and Alba just kind of start chatting in the corner. Morgan just drinks his weird fucking shit. Under the water, Bruce, Orden, and Kyle swim. Do a stealth check for me.
Oh man, I mean, I have a +4 in stealth, but man, 19.
All right. Kyle rolled a 3.
Nice.
Well, I guess
Good job,
a total for that would be 5. As you guys are kind of swimming along, Bruce kind of stops and like puts his hands out to stop you both from swimming ahead of him, and he goes like, "Shh, something up ahead. I smell it." And he like swims over to the side of one of the buildings and peers around the corner, and kind of motions for you to come take a look. You swim over, Orden, and you look around, and you can see a couple Sawagan are currently swimming in the water, almost like they're patrolling the ruins of the city. Before stopping and spearing a couple of fish and eating them. And as Bruce is kind of looking, he's like, perhaps we could try to go around them. You hear this loud, like, vibration in the water and a clanging noise. As you see Kyle, who is swimming over, got wrapped up in some of the the seaweed, and is trying to get it off of him, and accidentally banged some of his scale mail against the wall of the building.
Oof.
And made just this loud banging noise. And as you turn back and look, you can see the Sawagan have turned their attention and are looking towards the building. They don't seem to see you yet, but they know something's over there.
Okay. Can I very quickly swim over to Kyle and pull him away?
Mm-hmm. You very quickly run over, you and Bruce comes to help. You peel off the seaweed, grab Kyle, and swim into this little opening between the buildings. As you do so, you just catch a glimpse of the Sawagan swimming around and looking in the water, and you can hear these like soft clicking noises coming from them as they're just kind of like you kind of lean back against the building, all three of you, and you just watch as the Sawagan kind of swim past the opening of the alleyway and continue moving through the water. Bruce kind of leans and goes like, right, well, we at least know they're here. What do you want to... Here, me and Kyle will go on ahead. You return to the others, let them know that they should be coming.
Yeah, got it. Okay, and Orden will swim back.
You peer around and you watch as they disappear down another street, leaving you open to start swimming back to the tower.
Okay.
The last you see of Kyle and Bruce is the two of them swimming up and entering in through the building, an open window in the building that you were just hiding by.
Okay.
You get back to the tower, and as you guys are kind of talking up stop, you hear water splashing below, and you see Orden comes up. Um, it's been about 20 minutes now, so you still got about 40 minutes left on your potion, Orden, and you pop your head up out of the water, and everybody kind of looks down towards you.
I dip my head back under the water. And like I reach my hand up out of the water and like wave them toward me.
You guys see Orden's hand just waving you to like follow him. Morgan.
Paralyzed.
No, you're fine now. Morgan takes a drink of his ichor, puts it into his little satchel, takes a drink of the same water breathing potion, and just cannonballs into the water below. Matthias and Venya both take their drinks and start wading into the water. Matthias turns to you, Alvin, because like, right, just so you know, we got one potion of breathing left. Just thought I should let you know about that.
All right.
Dunks under
Wait.
the water as his gills form, with Venya following with him, leaving just Alba and Alphonse to make their way into the water.
You ready, buddy?
Cool. Ready as I can get, I guess. He downs his potion.
Wait, how did you get unfrozen?
I was told that it wore off.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, it wore off after a minute, and it's been about 20 minutes now.
Cool. Okay. Down it with me then, brother. Nice.
It's these gills. I died in the water.
Jesus.
Yeah, same.
You guys dive on into the water.
Mhm.
You guys watched the same thing happen to me. Why did you drink it before you got in the water?
Cause we were doing it cool.
Right, cool, of course.
Because we're tall.
Yeah.
Orden takes the lead and leads them back to where he left Bruce and Kyle.
All right, you take him back. Everybody do stealth checks for me.
Including me? Do I have to do another one?
No, you're fine.
Okay, I'm gonna do another one anyway. I got a 6, so don't take that one.
Don't. That's a 13 for me.
Okay.
17 for me.
Alrighty. You guys slowly move through the water, not making any noise, not clanging or getting wrapped up in seaweed. You take them around to the side of the building, lead them up through the window, and enter in. You can see Kyle and Bruce are in there, and they like do the quiet signal, like one finger to their lips, and they point down the other opposite window as you guys enter and point down. You guys all swim over and look, and you can see these underwater flames going on these little pillars. You can see this big, almost like Greek style building. And you can see walking in through the front is the Lord of the Seas.
Cool.
He kind of
What are you
walks in through the
doing?
front. You can see a different like Sawagan swimming around. But it's not a lot. It's maybe about 10 or 20. You don't know where the actual army is, but you can see he walks through the front of this building as the door closes behind him.
Is he still is he out of the water or is he like at the bottom?
No,
of the-
he's in the water. Like
Okay, cool.
He's not out of the water. No,
And is he still just like a floating suit of armor?
you can't tell. Like you know that like when you cut at him, it passed through the chinks in the armor, but like yeah, it's just like you can't tell from this distance if he's a floating suit of armor. He's moving through the water.
Got it.
Okay, so do we want to talk to him or do we want to try and just fight him?
I mean, we kind of broke into his house, town. I
Yeah.
don't know if he'd be super cool about talking. I mean, it's an idea, though.
Hmm. What do you think, Bruce?
Well, we were sent here to do some reconnaissance, not to engage in direct conflict. And not
You're
to
right.
sound like a stickler, but 2 of your people only got about 30 minutes left in their potions of water breathing.
That's very true. Okay.
What
Good
I
call.
think we should do is we can distract me and my team. Distract the guards, try to lure him out, you get in there, find out more on him if you can, and
Yeah.
possibly
Okay.
find out what he is.
Let's do it. On
Right.
3. 1, 2, 3. Wildcats.
Wildcats.
Tunnel snake.
Tunnel snakes.
Right, I don't know how to respond to that.
How are you gonna do the distraction?
Like this. Matthias, Venya, do a triple play.
Oh,
A play? I
Right.
love plays.
they have names for their moves. They're
Meth-
infinitely cooler than us.
We have to have names for our
Matthias
moves.
pulls out into out of the window down and like kind of floats to the bottom of the street, stands there. Venya moves with him and then moves to the back behind him. Makes you watch as like her form shimmers and a duplicate of her comes out and kind of stands there, so now there's 3 of them. Matthias kind of holds his hand out towards just in front of him, and you watch as the water kind of coalesces around the center of his hand, shoots out, and hits into the center of the ground, making this extremely loud banging noise. The Sawagan, you watch as like the guards and the ones that are like swimming around all kind of stop and look. Matthias gives a short wave before like doing this like dive backwards into the water and swimming full on. While Venya and her duplicate all wave and then head off down 2 different directions, so they're splitting into 3 different streets.
Yo.
The Sawagan let out this like I'll swim off into the water and like swim after them. And you guys see the Lord of the Seas exit out through the front of this building. And as he's kind of standing there, he starts to float up, and you see a large tentacle fall in front of the building, and then another one. And then you see creeping along the top of a building this giant octopus. As he kind of swims up and like goes and sits on top of the octopus before moving it forward and like onto this saddle on top of it, as the octopus and him move across the top of the city and start following after the guards. You guys all like kind of duck down behind the window and hide within the building as you see just multiple tentacles wrap around the sides of the buildings as this octopus moves through with the Lord of the Seas on top of it.
Holy shit, that's badass.
I wanna tail them, just like follow behind them.
Orden, you're gonna follow?
Yeah.
I'm gonna search the house. Search the
Alright.
place.
Orden, Orden, Bruce, and Morgan are going to follow, while Charlie, Alba, and Kyle and Alphonse are going to go search the house then. We're gonna do Alba, Alphonse, Kyle, and Charlie first. You guys swim out the window and very quickly move in towards the giant Greek building. Moving past the pillars in through the front door, you kind of like before you enter, you kind of look around and you don't see any guards inside. It is kind of well lit from these underwater flames that are going.
Mm.
You can see a stone throne is centered at the back of the building, with just rows and rows of different like the floor is gone, but there's like they've made these mock-ups of like chairs out of like different pieces of driftwood, pieces of buildings and stuff, and it's almost like, like they set up this pews in a certain way, that all face towards this throne. Um, kind of looking around. Do an investigation check for me as you guys kind of search around this room.
Me too.
Alphonse, yeah, you're there.
That's a 17.
That's a 19.
Alright. 12 and an 8. Alba and Alphonse, as you guys are at the back, kind of moving around the throne, you notice there seem to be these scratch marks along the marble that it sits on,
Huh?
like as if the throne's been moved.
Can we move it? Where's the move? Is it like move slightly to the left?
It's
Is it...
moved like slightly blah, backwards, like it's been moved backwards.
Come on,
Can we
Alba.
move it
We work together. We can push.
Yeah,
All
let's
of-
move it
all of
forwards,
us
right?
can work together. We move it forwards, then, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You guys move it forwards. Kyle and Charlie come, and they also help you push it. Just do a strength check with advantage for both of you.
Do you want to do it, or shall I do it? Probably I should do it, right?
Well,
You
it's
do it.
both of you are moving it, and both of you had advantage.
Oh, okay, nice. Strength.
That's 12 total.
Okay.
That's 14 total.
All right. So it takes a lot of your strength, and it's hard to get a grip on the floor, like on anything to really push, because it's so like grimy and stuff from all the water. You do manage to shove it forward enough that you reveal on the bottom of the throne is a entrance to a room below.
Quick.
In we
Swing
go.
into the room.
You guys swiftly enter into the room, and that's where we're gonna take our first break for today.
Woo!
So we're gonna take a little break.
See you in a bit, folks.
See you in a bit.
that?
Go
Oh
on.
my god, Jesus Christ.
You
Right
asshole.
right as we went live, you blew out everybody's eardrums.
Anybody who was watching is now gone, including Armad. Armad is gone too.
Oh, Mod's like, you know what? I don't get paid enough for
I
this
quit.
shit.
I actually ripped their computers, yeah.
Yeah.
I looked at chat.
I haven't looked at chat in a while. Hold up.
I just
on my
opened it to
tablet, bro.
look,
I
and
can't look at
immediately I
chat.
just see.
My ears, holy shit.
I'm sorry, chat. I'm gay.
Well,
That's
how
my
could you?
excuse.
Right.
So mean.
Man.
I apologize, chat. I hear nothing but pain. Our moderators fucking. Yeah, we went from 2 people to 6. Damn it!
I'm a wizard.
We lost 2 people. We went from 8 to 6.
Yeah, god
Nice
damn.
magic trick, Clem. The 2 of our viewers disappeared.
Alright.
I won't do it again. That was a one-time bit.
You're okay. It was a good bit. It
Yo, I have
culled the non-believers.
6.9k channel points.
So,
Yo.
If only I could use them for something.
if only I could use them. Oh, hey, yo, if you got a Twitch Prime account, you can subscribe to us without actually having to pay money. I'm just saying, yo. Anyway.
If you have Amazon Prime and you link your Amazon Prime to your Twitch.tv account, you get 1 free subscription to a streamer of your choice. And might I recommend The Weird Ones D&D.
Wait, is that real?
Yeah.
You don't know that?
No, I'm gonna do that.
You didn't know that Twitch Prime?
No, I didn't. What does it do?
You get a free subscription to any streamer of your choosing.
What does the subscription do?
You get a funny badge in chat, and if we had emotes, you would get emotes that you could use as well. But we do not have emotes.
It also enables like a subscriber only chat or stuff like that too.
Oh yeah, sub chat, but we don't. Sub chat is lame.
Yeah.
We don't have enough people to justify sub chat.
No.
That is true.
But I digress. Over to team number 2, not inside the temple, who discovered the entranceway. Over to team number 2, Bruce, Morgan. You guys follow along, darting through the different houses and everything. Following along the giant octopus and its rider, the Lord of the Seas. This giant squid, it's like tentacles, just flop over the top of buildings as it moves and crawls through. Orden, the Lord of the Seas, do a perception check for me.
Okay. That is a 9.
Alright. The Lord of the Seas, you can't see inside the visor because you're so far away. But it's looking around, trying to look for signs of entrance. And as you kind of follow along, it starts to get closer to the tower. Mm-hmm. And you remember the boats are attached to the tower.
Right.
And it's heads moving around trying to find signs of somebody.
Do something.
Is Orden that smart? Is Orden gonna put it together? I don't want to hold your hand here, so.
How do I make him not discover? Okay. Is it better that he discovers 3 of us rather than all 9 of us?
They already know that there's 3 people there because of Matthias and his sister.
Right. So.
I want to help, but I'm not gonna.
My brain is working real slow
Bru-
right now.
Bruce, kind of looks up and realizes that, you know what? Let me roll. Never mind. Bruce doesn't realize anything.
So
No!
he's headed towards the tower where our boats are. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
He hasn't seen
Okay.
your boats yet, from what you can tell.
But he knows
he knows
about
people are
two
here.
of us. He knows about two of us.
He thinks 3, but yes, 2.
And if we were to do something now, he would know about 5 of us as opposed to all 9.
Mm-hmm.
I poke the bear
Whoa.
with a very long stick. And by that I mean I make a commotion. I start flailing around and I do a little dance. Do a little jig.
You just start doing like an Irish jig inside the building you're in.
Yes.
You start dancing and purposely start kicking tables and making noise under
Mhm.
the water. Bruce kind of turns and goes like, "What are you doing? What are you doing?"
Well, I mean, it's better if they only discover like a few of us rather than all of us. I don't want them to see our boats.
You watch as the octopus like stops moving and the Lord of the Seas turns his attention towards the building. And you watch as a giant tentacle raises up and comes swinging down towards the building. I need you to
good
make a
lord.
dexterity saving throw.
Okay, at least it's the one I'm good at. I'm still gonna roll like a 6, but whatever. 10.
All right. You're gonna take. Oh, you're gonna take 4 points of damage.
Okay, that's.
You're only gonna take 4 points of damage as this tentacle swings down and just destroys the roof and just swings through the whole building itself. You get slammed to the side and take some damage from that. Morgan also takes damage from that. Bruce manages to move out of the way just in time and swims up, and you just see this massive tentacle slide out as the giant octopus turns its attention towards you with the Lord of the Seas riding on top of it and looking down at you. He like kind of, you can't see his eyes, but you can tell they're looking at you, and he rears his head up, and you watch and hear, and you guys in the temple also hear this, but this hold on, I take that back. You watch as he raises his head back and lets out this ear-piercing screech that reverberates out into the water. You watch as Bruce starts to swim at him and then stop, and starts to almost like twitch his body a little bit, and he turns and looks at you, and you see like his eyes are like dark already because being a shark man. But you watch as like that darkness, like his pupils just encapsulate his entire eyes as he looks back at you, bares his teeth and grins, and starts swimming towards you.
I want to make an animal handling check.
No.
Before we
on
continue
Bruce.
that, we're going back to the temple.
Okay.
We're backing it up a little bit. You guys enter into this hidden chamber. Swimming around inside, you see it's like this little room. Very, very tiny. Like, Alba, you're not, like, you can swim down into it, but to get into the actual room, Alba, you're not going to be able to fit.
Oh shit.
Alphonse, it's only big enough for one person to fit inside of it. Alphonse, you like squeeze in and get inside and start looking around. Do a investigation check, Alphonse.
Investigation, you said?
Mm-hmm.
Sorry. I'm doing like 6 things at once right now. That is 22 total.
Jesus
Okay.
Christ.
You take a look around inside this room. You find these different drawings on the ground. Drawings of sea life, of different sea creatures, and they're like not well drawn, um, to any degree. Um, you could see these little notes written too, and as you kind of pick them up and look at them, like the notes have inscribed, "The master calls. The time is now." Another note reads, "The life giver needs me. The time to rise and take over is upon us." Um, you can see a stand in the corner of the room, which is very clearly an armor stand without the armor on it. Uh, and the final thing that catches your attention, Alphonse, is this large tarp that's covering one of the walls. That's kind of
Tarp?
ever so, yeah, it's like a tarp that's ever so slightly covering one of the walls, and it's just like slowly swaying in the water.
Is there anything behind the tarp if I pull it away?
You pull the tarp away, and you see this. It's almost, uh, I would say it's almost biblical in the depiction, but you see this figure with these huge, billowing, dark red robes, almost black robes, billowing out. Its hands are kind of outstretched. Um, its eyes are this glowing. Like the eyes aren't itself glowing, but they're like shining in the depiction of it. You can't make out any real facial features outside of that. It looks humanoid with its arms outstretched, and you can see different sea life all almost like praising to this figure. You see this like little crab figure with its like claws outstretched towards it. You see like
Does this
sharks
look
and
like
stuff.
does this look like a depiction of the god of that temple that I went to?
It does not. This looks humanoid. Okay. Like the god of the temple was a half orc in its depiction. This doesn't have any half orc tusk or anything. It's like this blank, almost human looking face, but the eyes are this shining, glowing, depiction. Um, it has a hood up over its head with its arms outstretched, and all the sea life are like almost praising it.
If I go towards the armor stand and detect magic, do I ping any magic coming from it?
No, you do not.
I'm gonna take it anyways.
You grab this.
Can I carry it?
Yeah, I mean, it's got nothing on it. It's just a wooden armor stand. You grab it, and you push your way out back into the little entranceway, and swim up to where Alba and the other two are.
Hey, what'd you find down there?
Oh, where do I begin? As we probably guessed already, this area has been taken over by a cult of the Sea Lord.
Okay.
At least that's what I assume. Here, read these letters, and I handed the letters that I found.
Yeah, stated.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's in the letters again?
It states like the master needs me. The life giver calls upon us. The time is now.
Right.
The sea will rise. Stuff like that.
Okay.
Can I make a religion check to try and see if I recognize any of these titles?
Go ahead.
Dirty 20.
All right. You have never. I mean, there are multiple different cults, and throughout your time studying and everything, I mean, there's been different water cults. Different beings that have claimed, dominion over the seas. But this one you've never heard of. This is
Okay.
either a new one or one that is a has such a secret history, but you've never heard of it or have ever come across it in your studies before.
Okay. Yeah, this is super esoteric. A bit outside of my area of expertise, truth be told.
Do you think we can beat whatever this is, or do we need something different?
Can I Arcana check that giant squid from earlier to see if it's like if I know of it?
You
If
would
it's
have
like
had
a
to.
magical creature or if it's a natural creature rather.
Um, I mean, it's not magical by any means. I'll
Okay.
just tell you that. It's a form of sea life. I mean, a giant
Okay.
squid isn't anything not normal.
That's just a big bitch.
Yeah, it's just, most giant squids, are about 30, 40 feet, but this one's quite a bit bigger than that. Like, it's more on the side of a colossal squid than normal giant squids, I should say.
Whoa.
Big enough to
That
be
thing
ridden.
is massive. It is probably gonna be the biggest threat.
But what
Um,
about?
As
mean-
as you go to talk, Alba,
Mhm.
you guys hear this loud, piercing screech as the water reverberates around you.
Ah, shit. Okay. I think that's our cue to. We haven't got one we need though. We need to figure out what its weakness is and how we take it down. We don't know any of that. We just know that it's a big fuck.
The life giver calls to me.
Who's the life giver? This isn't my expertise, really. Should we get out of here? Should we go and help? Which
Let's get out of here for now. We can discuss this when we're on more stable ground.
Okay, can I do a quick sweep of the room? Just to see.
Do one last investigation check for me, Alba.
Yes.
Can I as well?
Yeah, go ahead.
I got a natural one.
15.
I'm gonna go with Alba first, real quick. Alba,
Oh no.
you go to start looking, but you get heavily distracted by Charlie and Kyle. You get distracted by, like, Kyle's kind of like, he's been standing there listening, but Charlie's been like doing the same thing she did with Orden, but she seems to take more of an interest in Kyle, and is like ever so slightly like touching like the back of his neck, and he's like, "Excuse me," and then she's like giggling to herself, and it really distracts you.
Ew. Okay. I'm guessing I can't do anything about that right now. I'm just being distracted by it.
Yeah, you're like trying to search, but it's just like one of those things of like, you're like what the fuck is going on? Like,
yeah.
You know what I mean. But Alphonse. I don't know why I almost said Orden. Alphonse. You take one last look around. I'm gonna roll my die. Alphonse, you take one last thorough look around, and as everybody's leaving, you start to walk out, but you stop, look around, and you notice just by your foot, sticking out from underneath a rock, is a sheet of paper. It's like just like the edge of a sheet of paper. You kind of bend down and grab it, and before it like breaks apart in your hand, it has a singular letter on it. The letter M.
What is this letter? F.
M.
Damn.
Okay.
One singular letter M, and then it disintegrates in your hand and kind of just floats off in pieces.
Ooh. What the
You
fuck?
move out, you take that information in, and you move out, and you see currently in the middle of the street the colossal squid. He's kind of sitting back on it in this relaxed position watching. Is Bruce, Orden, and Morgan all fighting in the center of the street, with Morgan and Orden trying to fight off Bruce. I need Orden. I need everybody essentially to make
Initiative?
yeah, that word.
10.
That's an 8 for me.
Also 10.
Nice.
I'm just rolling like shit tonight, really, aren't I?
Just roll better.
Just roll better, bro.
So, Alphonse was a 10.
Work on your technique.
Orden was a 10. What was yours, Alba?
8.
8. Roll for Kyle. Kyle got a 7. Charlie got a 12. Bruce got a 11. Morgan got a 3. And the other two are not currently around.
Ooh.
First up is Charlie. Charlie is going to start rushing towards down the stairs and start rushing towards Bruce, Morgan, and Orden. But it's going to stop as you see 3 Saligans swim up from the side streets and go to engage her. And she's going to go ahead and just take an attack against one and miss as it dodges her attack.
Oh no.
Orden, Bruce is going to swing his big fucking thing at you.
No. Ooh.
Oh no. Like his big hook?
Yeah, his big hook. I'm sorry.
Got it. Okay. I was like,
Alright.
You're like, yes, Shark Man. That is a 15.
That does not hit. Thank the Lord.
Are you doing okay, Orden?
I have 5 hit points.
Oh no.
Alrighty. That does not hit you. Okay.
Oh my god.
Orden, your turn. You can see Bruce has this like his eyes like when when a shark smells blood, exactly that.
Right. Is disengage an action or can I do it as a bonus?
There's an action.
Okay, then I'm just going to swim backward and cast Cure Wounds on myself.
Let me double check.
It definitely it is.
It is an action. But that's
Action to disengage.
Yeah. I thought it was, I just wanted to make sure.
And what was Cure Wounds? Is that a bonus action?
No, I just Cure Wounds would just be my action. I just want to move backward.
Oh, so you
So
want to
it's
take the attack of opportunity against you then?
Is he going to?
Well, yeah, you're moving away from him.
Oh fuck! I didn't know he could do that.
Yeah.
Whenever you move away from somebody, they could take an attack of opportunity against you. You can't
Unless you disengage.
unless you disengage, but you
Ah,
can't
right.
cast a spell if you do an action.
All right, then I'll just fucking eat it. I'm not gonna move. I'm just gonna cast Cure Wounds on myself then.
All right, you cast Cure Wounds on yourself.
Which hey, I rolled max, so
Nice.
I've healed 9 hit points.
Alrighty.
Don't worry, he'll eat them again in 2 seconds.
Okay.
True, but at least I'm not dead.
Yes,
At
exactly.
least you're not dead. Alright, next up in the turn is going to be Alphonse. What you want to do, Alphonse?
So I'm right next to Alba right now.
Yes, you're next to Alba. You are about a good 60 feet away from the fighting going on in the street.
Alright, I'm gonna grip on to Alba's like fur cloak, I guess.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna cast Enlarge on her.
This shit again.
Alright.
Is there space?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. And I'm gonna hold on to her while she swims pretty much.
All right.
Alright.
And that's my turn.
Okay.
Very nice.
Alba. Not your turn. Just kidding, it is.
What? Is it my turn?
Yeah, it's your turn, yeah.
Keep me on my toes here, buddy. Okay, I'm gonna try and grapple Bruce.
Alright.
That would be, what do I roll for that? Strength.
I think it's just a contested strength
It's
against his.
contested, yeah. Go ahead.
That is, ooh, that's a 6. God damn! Why do I
He barely
suck?
beat you.
Really?
Wait, yeah, hold on, let me double check. Don't you do that with advantage?
Me
Because
get advantage.
you're
Ah,
enlarged.
strength checks. Yes. Yeah, that's a 9.
Nice.
Alright, well, yeah, he still beat you.
Damn.
God damn.
Was
Alright.
that with advantage?
Yes, that was with advantage.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Alright.
It really do be like that.
You try to grapple him, but he like shrugs you off and turns to face you, Alba.
Okay.
Kyle is going to move forward to Charlie and help her out. And he's going to get a hit on one of the Salvigan. And why did the music stop again? I'm so angry with that. Anyways, I'm not going to focus on it yet. He is going to get a hit for max damage yet again.
Attaboy.
He's gonna slice into one of these Salvigans. It goes as he slices into it.
Is the big squid in the order?
It is not.
Oh, thank God.
Which, yeah, this squid still stands bigger than Alba. So.
Oh boy.
You would
I
think
guess it would
16
knock the
feet is like tall, and it is to a degree. But at the same time, like those sharks that were biting Alba were just about the same size as her.
Nice.
Those were the big
Whoa.
sharks.
8-foot mommy.
Oh my god.
It costs $0 not to say that, Thomas.
What?
It costs
costs-
$0 not to say that.
I don't follow.
That's
He says, "I don't
By my
follow."
silence. $8,000 a year.
Alright, you know what, this works. Alright. Kyle helped protect her. Morgan is going to attack Bruce with a nat 20
Oh.
for Jesus Christ 20 damage.
Good lord,
Jesus.
what is
Put
he
that bitch
drinking?
down.
I fucking
The
rolled
fuck is in that drink?
Fuck, but you just watch as he just pierces into the side of Bruce, and he goes like, "Yeah, maybe I'll be first mate now."
Ooh.
And just rips the thing out of the side of Bruce. His like blood bubbling up into the water. Top of the round is Charlie. She's gonna continue fighting the Sal again. She's gonna get a hit. All right. Next up, Bruce is going to attack Alba
Ah.
for a total of 15.
That hits.
All right. For 7 damage.
Woo!
Alrighty. That is Bruce's turn. Orden.
Okay, how do I knockout punch someone?
You just tell me
You
that
can
if
just do
yeah,
stuff.
well, yeah,
Yeah.
you just tell me that if you want to do non-lethal, like you knock them to 0, but it's non-lethal, then they don't die; they just get knocked out.
Okay. Then I'm going to attack Morgan.
Ooh. Ooh.
Okay. Okay.
Can I turn? I don't want to hurt him.
Absolutely.
Like, I don't want to.
Absolutely. Yes, I am so fucking excited.
Okay.
Like, you
yeah.
PvP.
fully make me, like, I am so fucking hyped right now. Oh my god, yes.
Okay, I turn to Morgan, and I'll yell. We told Captain Digby that everybody would come home safe, and I throw a punch at him.
Okay.
Oh.
Fucking roll the fucking hit.
Only a 10.
Nah, that's not gonna hit. You swing at him, and he ducks and looks at you, and you see like this fire raging in his face. He's like, ah.
Excuse me. Seeing this, I'll use my second Portune for the day to make that a total of 19.
Okay.
Yeah.
19 to hit.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah.
Okay,
That is
I'm
gonna
hitting
hit.
that bitch. Okay.
You Alphonse, you get a glimpse of Orden missing, and missing this, but you manage to snap back too, and just use your magic, and you fire a little stream that just corrects it, so that instead of ducking it, his head's held just up high enough to get smacked across the face by Orden.
Nice.
Go ahead, roll for damage. It's an unarmed strike.
Do I add proficiency to that or no?
Are you proficient? Yeah,
In
go ahead.
fist fight? I don't, okay,
Okay, go ahead,
then,
go ahead. I mean, it's not gonna
then
knock
six-
him out, but it's gonna, you
Yeah.
know.
6 damage.
All right, you just clock him across the face, and he looks at you with this fire rage and goes like, "Hey, you're next. I'm gonna piss in your eye, boy."
Oh my god.
Fucking. Next up is Alphonse.
Alba, let's take care of the Stallion and take Charlie with us.
Yo, okay.
And then I will swing out and actually no, I'll just cast Mage Armor on myself and
Okay.
end my turn.
Alba, your turn.
I will follow the captain's orders, and I will try and kick the Salgan away.
They're
Try
not-
and make them. What?
They're not around you guys.
Yeah, they're around Thingy, right?
They're around Charlie and Kyle, who were
How far away are they?
About 20 feet from you.
Okay, should we do that then? Is that what you wanted?
Yeah, I want you to go fight them.
Okay, yeah, no, I will run over and I will kick the Salgan away so that they go away.
Go ahead, roll to
for
attack.
damage.
Ba, 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 ba. That's a 17. Finally, something good.
That's definitely gonna hit. Roll damage.
No. That'll be unarmed strike. That's 3, and I was hoping to kick them and put some force into it so that they would kind of be knocked prone or put aback or
Yeah, that's fine.
anything to get them away.
Let me roll for them. Alright, so one of them isn't pushed. Let me see if the other two. So 2 of them stay in place, but one of them is pushed backwards.
Okay.
And knocked prone. The other 2 managed to hold and not get knocked prone or moved away.
Okay.
And you did do damage, so good job.
Nice.
Kyle is going to attempt to shove one of the ones who stayed in place and try to shove them back, seeing what Alba's trying to do.
Aww.
And Kyle's gonna win that fight.
Yeah.
He takes the butt of his blade and knocks it into the face of the Salagan, who backs up, wiping at its nose as a little thing of blood pools up. Also, I just punched myself in the face because I was acting it out. My nose was a little bit.
Getting a little too into the game.
Dude, I physically act everything out. You guys don't see it. But
We need a face cam for you.
But Morgan is going to fucking go for Orden.
Fine by me.
That is a 16.
It hits.
All right. That is 7 piercing.
Okay.
He just stabs and just gets you across the side as he stabs his spear and then pulls it back. He goes like, "Hey, we're gonna rip your arms off and beat you with them, boy."
Gordon just looks angry.
Are there bees underwater?
I was operating under the impression that my swarm didn't work underwater. But that is Charles' discretion.
It's just trying to figure out a way to make it work. Are all these bees gonna show up with like little air bubbles around their head?
Aww.
Are
Depends
there
if they're magical or if they're actual bees.
That's your discretion, Charles. I'm fine with or without my swarm right now.
Let me. Give me 1 second.
I'm gonna have a sip of beer while we wait.
Oh.
Drunk D&D, let's go.
Ah.
Just amoebas just show up.
Oh, it's cute. Beamers. We went to the same place.
Yeah.
Sugriva.
I will say that you can use your swarm effect underwater.
Okay.
You can use your swarm, just because it'd be interesting. I don't know what they're gonna show up as, but yeah.
Sure, I'll think of something.
Little fissies.
Because it's insects, that's the thing with the swarm.
Yeah. I mean, they don't have to be insects, it's just that my swarm is insects.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, then
I mean, they can be
Yeah.
anything, really.
Let me take
Stormkeeper can have anything.
Oh, here.
You can
This
have
is
them
what
as
we're
like
gonna do.
blood leeches or something, whatever they're called.
You summon.
Oh,
Am I getting another swarm here?
You're getting another swarm underwater. You're getting.
Ooh.
Let's see what
Is
you
this,
get.
is this a permanent thing?
This is a permanent thing.
Okay, I'm...
So when you're underwater, this is what you summon. You go to summon your swarm, but you don't hear buzzing. You look around and you notice these little rocks moving along the ground and by the walls, and you watch as these little what are they called?
Sea snails.
No, not sea
Mollusks.
snails. Not sea snails, not mollusks.
Limpets.
Hermit crabs?
Hermit crabs. That's the name I'm looking for.
Okay.
You watch as like they like pop up out of the water and start crawling, and like crawl up your body and like just kind of form onto your arms and along your sword as you just summon a swarm of hermit crabs.
Cool.
Gordon's got crabs. Woo!
Nice.
Let's go.
All right. Alphonse.
Is Morgan within 30 feet of me?
He is. Let's see, did you move with Alba?
Yeah, we moved to 20.
Then yeah. He's within 30 feet of you.
Alright, I am going to launch a magic missile his way.
Alrighty.
3 of them, in fact. I just need to find my D4.
Here it is.
Um, 9 force damage.
All right. Nice.
Let's go.
And that's my turn.
Okay. Alba, your turn.
I am going to hit the Sawagan again with my sword this time.
Yes, wing it, baby.
14.
Alrighty. That's definitely gonna hit. Right?
And
Yeah,
that
that's gonna-
is 9 damage.
Nice. You managed to kill the one that Kyle was fighting, and you slice off the arm of another one. One of them still is like 2 of them are still alive. One of them just does not have an arm.
Okay, cool.
Alright, that's Alba turn. Kyle, he is going to try to finish off the one without an arm. And that's a 2, so he's not going to. The blood pooling out makes it hard for him to see, so he's not able to. Morgan is gonna take his attack against Orden for a that's a 21. 21.
It's a hit. It's
Yeah.
a hit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, well, okay. Shit. Well, it hits. That's for sure.
All right.
Roll low damage, please.
Oh, that's not a lot at all. That's 3 damage.
Thank the Lord.
He once again just tries to pierce you and cuts you across the arm. But luckily, because you have your hermit crabs along your arms, it like just barely makes it past them because they're kind of forming like armor on you a little bit, and just kind of cuts you across the forearm. And he just goes like, "I'm gonna rip off your legs and beat you with them, and then I'm gonna beat you with your arms, and then I'm gonna piss in your eye." Charlie's turn.
He so likes doing that.
Charlie's gonna try and finish off the one sow again. That's a nat 20, and I'm not even gonna roll because it doesn't need to. Charlie, you see that she's wielding a dagger and a short sword, and she kind of like flips the short sword around and like slices through and slices off its head. As the head kind of builds up and the body flumps onto the ground. The last sow again sees that it's like not doing too well and decides to like back up from you guys and try to retreat. So you and Kyle and her are gonna get attack of opportunities against it, Alba.
Nice.
So I'm gonna roll for those 2. Kyle gets a hit on it.
On who?
On the sow again.
Okay, good.
I meant the sow again, not her. For
That's an
max.
8.
Max damage for Kyle, so 13,
Ooh,
8.
fuck.
Yeah, that's gonna do it. That's gonna kill it. Both you and Kyle just thrust out your swords as it goes to run. Kyle impales it through the chest, and you swing your sword and decapitate it as Kyle like kicks it off the bottom of his sword, looks up at you and smiles and gives a little thumbs up.
Oh, I give him a thumbs up too, and there's a little glint in the eye. Oh, this is fun. Aww.
Bruce is gonna freaking try to attack Orden because now Orden's left alone with 2 people who hate him.
Sounds like Thanksgiving, am I right?
That's a 17 to hit you.
I am not allowed to do anything cool, but yeah, that hits.
That's a 7.
I'm unconscious.
We're coming for you, big boy.
You guys turn and you watch as Bruce flings his hook and just like impales Orden through the chest and just swings his body around and throws him down the street. His body just like slow motion moving through the water as he flies through it. Just a trail of blood billowing out from the center of his chest.
Please.
Orden, you need to make a death saving throw.
Oh,
Oh, come on, right now?
Yeah, it's your turn.
I know it's my turn. I pass.
Okay.
Woo!
Alright. Alphonse, it is your turn. Orden's body like
How
comes
many
to a
of the
rest
tall
by
women
the
left?
stairs. Salagan, you see a lot more showing up.
Are any of them wearing metal armor?
No, none of them are.
Aw. I will throw a magic missile at the ones that showed up. Actually, no, that's a lie. I'll throw all 3 of them at Morgan.
Alrighty, go ahead and roll.
13 force damage.
Nice. You all 3 just fly across and just hit Morgan in the chest, and he just goes like, "Ah, you never worked a day in your life. I'm gonna piss in your eye."
Oh, God damn it. This man's got a lot of piss.
Alba, it's your turn.
I say, I start moving, running towards Morgan and Bruce and Auden. I pick up Kyle, and obviously before I start moving, pick up Kyle and Charlie, and we're underwater, right?
Yes, you are.
So I can throw Charlie at Auden and say, heal him, and she won't get hurt.
I'm gonna say do an attack roll, but you're not attacking. You're just fucking cannonballing towards Orden.
So
Just make it a strength check.
what do you want? An unarmed strike then?
Just do an attack for me.
That is a 12.
All right. Because it's hard to throw underwater.
Yeah.
You throw her, but she only makes it halfway, but starts running the rest to try to.
That's
get
fine
her.
by me.
That is.
And then
where are you going?
I'm going to go to Morgan.
To set the scene real quick, just so you know. Looking down, you guys are still kind of in front of the building. Orden's body is resting at the steps. You threw her towards Orden to help. Looking down one of the streets, you can see a large force of Salagan are starting to swim towards you guys. The street that you're on that leads to the tower, it'll lead you to the tower, is currently empty as you killed the Salagan that showed up on there. And then you have the Colossal Squid, Morgan, Bruce, and the Lord of the Seas sitting on the Colossal Squid watching in the center street. So right now you currently have an opening.
To leave.
Yes.
Let's get the fuck out, guys. Pick everyone up. Just gun it. Anyone who can think for themselves, gun it. We'll worry about Bruce and Morgan in a minute.
You're grabbing Kyle and you're running with him?
Yeah, I guess.
Alright.
I'll run. I mean, it's towards Orden and stuff to leave, right?
No.
Oh.
Orden is closer to the other street where the Salagan are coming in from.
Okay, no, I'll go towards him. I'll go towards him and ready to attack the Salagan while Charlie's healing him, and then we leave.
Okay. Kyle is going to prep his attack for if any get close enough with you.
Cool.
Morgan is going to move towards you guys but not get all the way. Charlie is going to make it to Orden, and she is going to heal him with some cure wounds. And she is going to do it at 2nd level.
Ooh.
So, Orden, you heal 13. Oh, I'm sorry. Nice. You heal. Yeah. You heal 13.
All right.
13 plus 16. You heal 16.
Okay, even better.
Nice.
All right. Orden, you wake up and you see Charlie's like caressing your head. She's like, "It's okay, I got you." And you can feel like the hole in your chest patching up. After that, it is Bruce, who is also gonna move forward, but not make it to you guys yet. Orden, you're up.
It's Orden time, baby. Okay.
That's the
Yeah.
catchphrase.
Orden-
Get that on a
Yeah.
t-shirt.
It's Orden time, baby. Okay. Orden wakes up, jolts awake, and looks at Morgan. His brows furrowed, just fucking furious. He holds his arms out, and a bunch of hermit crabs just start wrapping themselves around his arms, and his eyes glow a faint blue as he begins whispering the incantation for Zephyr Strike,
Okay.
and he just runs at Morgan with intent to just punch the shit out of him.
Okay. Roll to attack.
Jesus Christ.
Okay, 13, so I don't know if that hits.
That does not hit Morgan.
I don't give a shit.
You
I'm
go
in
to
this guy's
swing
face.
Oh
and
my
he
God,
ducks
what?
again. And he just looks at you. He's like, "No, boy. I'm just gonna fucking kill ya."
Sounds good to me.
Alphonse, it is your turn.
What the fuck?
Alphonse!
Yeah, sorry. Is Morgan wearing leather armor?
Yes,
Or
he
metal
is.
armor?
He's wearing leather.
Leather, okay.
Say it's studded for style points.
Alphonse is gonna shout out, "Come on, Orden, we don't have time for this."
Alright.
And then he is going to start swimming forward, so he's close to Orden. He's gonna try and draw aggro pretty much.
Alright, so you're moving up to stand with Orden against Bruce and Morgan.
Yes.
Alright.
Or rather, I'm moving to help him get out of there.
Make sure he doesn't die and all that.
Okay. Alright, so you move up with him. Alba, your turn. You see Orden is awake and is going back to fight Morgan. Alphonse is moving up to get into combat with him. You see a lot of Salagan. It's, you kind of start guessing that, alright, this is the army. The army's showing up right now.
Okay.
And behind them, you can see the shapes of sharks starting to move as well.
Fuck, I'm still huge, right?
You're still big, yes.
How many people can I carry?
You can carry 2.
Okay,
The
how many have I
the
got on me right
closest
now?
the closest ones to you are Charlie and Kyle.
Okay. Fuck. Can I carry? I don't know if this is cheese. Would I be able to pick up Bruce and Morgan?
You would have to grapple them. You'd have to
Would
do
I have to
2
grapple them separately?
You would have to do 2 separate strength checks against both of them to try to grapple both of them.
Okay. I'm gonna do that. Can I do it on the same turn, or is that... No, that's for cheese, isn't
No,
it?
Yeah, that'd be a bit cheesy.
Alright. Let's do it.
Alright, which one
I'm gonna
are you
go
doing?
with Bruce. Let's go with
Which one
Bruce
do you like
first. Bruce, yeah.
more? Okay.
And I'm obviously, while I'm doing this, I'm running back. I'm gonna try and scream at everyone to let's get the fuck out of here right now because everything's going bad real fast. And that's his strength. And that is a 18. Boop, 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 boop.
Remember, you get advantage on that if you.
Oh shit! Yeah, you right. You right.
Uh-huh.
1 second. 1 second. 1 second. Will I need it?
No, but you can do
No,
it
that was a 5.
anyways.
Yeah, it can't hurt to do it anyway.
Yeah.
So 18, please.
All right. You rush past, and you like grab Bruce by like the head, so that like, cause he's a hammerhead shark, and like they have that weird looking head. You like
Yeah,
put
yeah.
your arm around that, so that his head's like diagonal across like your arms, and you just start running with him, and he's like just like
Geometric motherfucker.
like just getting dragged behind you.
Fucking square man.
Kyle is gonna rush with you and follow along. Morgan is going to attack Orden.
Go for it.
That's a nat 20.
That's fine.
Oh god.
And that is going to be...
Am I down and out again?
It's 15 damage. Are you down?
I lived, bitch.
Yeah! Woo!
He stabs you again and cuts you across the chest this time.
I'm a being
no
of
witty
pure
comeback.
anger.
No,
I do
nothing.
not care.
Like you could tell that he's out for blood. He's not. You're not on the same team as him anymore.
Oh dear.
And question about positioning: are the Salgan behind him?
No, the Salagan are to the left down the road.
Got it,
Behind
okay.
him is the colossal squid and the Lord of the Seas, who has just been watching this whole time.
Right.
All right, that's Morgan's turn. Charlie is going to rush along with Kyle, and run with him. Bruce is gonna try to break free of you, Alba.
Try me, bitch.
And he's not going to. That's a 17. You rolled an 18, so he can't do it. Orden, it is your turn.
Okay, Orden is going to maneuver around Morgan and shove him toward the Salgan.
Okay.
And shove
do-
is just
do a
flat
shove.
athletics,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, just do a shove attack.
God fucking damn it, I can't catch a break!
Would you roll?
6.
No.
Yeah, no, that's not gonna do it, my guy.
I don't have any.
But,
other
however,
response.
however, he does take 1d6 damage, or no, he takes 1d8 damage from Zephyr Strike.
Ooh.
So he does take 5 damage.
Good.
And then I'm just gonna move back. I'm gonna back off. I'm still mad as hell, but I'm gonna back off.
Smart.
Oh, hold on, because you didn't hit him. The Zephyr Strike is you gain advantage on one weapon attack roll on your turn.
Shove is an
that-
attack.
That attack,
Shove is an
but
attack.
that attack deals an extra 1d8, but you didn't hit him with the shove.
Oof. Oh, yeah, no, you're right. You're right, my bad. Okay.
You didn't get him with the shove. You rolled a 6.
Okay, well, then
Don't
I'm
you
just
get-
gonna
you get
fucking...
you give advantage on that though,
Do it? Oh, shit, you're right.
so you can re-roll that to try to do it.
Okay, 17 then,
That's
to
gonna
shove.
do it. Yeah.
Yay.
Nice.
All right, so
And
that's
then
gonna
he will
deal the
take-
extra 1d8.
Okay, then he will take 6 damage.
All right.
And then I will back off.
And then your speed will increase by 30 feet, so you can move up to 60 feet now. By
Yeah,
the
I'm gonna-
by the end of this turn, so you shove him towards them.
Mhm.
He like stumbles forward, and like turns and looks back at you, and just kind of smiles this like sharp toothed smile. And where are you running to?
Toward our exit.
All right, you're running towards your exit. Are you using your full 60 to
Yes.
basically book it? All right.
Yeah.
You just like zoom through the water at this incredible speed, like a freaking bullet, and you just get and start making your way down the street.
I'm coming back for this guy.
Alphonse, you watch as he gets Morgan gets shoved away. Orden takes off. Alba, Kyle, and Charlie are all moving to run down the street, and you see the colossal squid start to move as the Lord of the Seas kind of flicks the reins and starts moving it
What does it look like it's moving?
towards you.
Towards me? Oh no. I'm gonna do the smart thing and move 60 feet away from that then, with both of my actions.
All right, you just fucking take off, heading down the road, following everybody else. As you guys are going, you start getting chased by the sow again. You can hear the colossal squid. Orden, you take one last look back as you see Morgan just kind of standing there, smiling at you, just holding his like spear in his hand, his like broken tooth smile, looking at you, this fire in his eyes, as just this wave of Salagan crash over him. You don't see what happens to him. You just see a wave of Salagan just like "Rah!" and like just take like over him.
I hate that guy. I'm going to kill him. If he's not dead already, I'm going to kill him.
Why? What did he do? Apart from kill people and stuff.
Like how Orden's just like, he's like the most chill guy. And he's like, I'm going to fucking murder that man.
Yeah.
You guys start moving through, like rushing through. Orden and Kyle. Orden, as you're swimming, you start feeling like it's harder to breathe.
Oh yeah.
And you can feel your gills closing up as you and you start breathing in water. You take one last gulp of air as you're swimming before you realize that, uh-oh, I'm going to be in trouble here. Kyle, as Kyle's swimming along with you, Alba, you see him like start to like itch at his neck and like his mouth start opening like a fish that can't breathe. And he's like and like starts gulping in water as he starts to not be able to breathe as he takes one last breath. Let me check something real quick.
Oh no.
So you are going to be able to hold your... What's your con bonus?
Mine?
Yeah, yours.
+1.
You'll be able to hold your breath for 2 minutes.
Okay.
Kyle is able to hold his breath for 3 minutes. So you got 2
Damn.
minutes before you start drowning.
Jesus Christ.
If you are unable to break to surface and get breath, you will fall unconscious underwater. And then it will be another. It'll be 1 round until you're dead, and you drown.
What the fuck?
So
Oh my
if
god.
you are on, so just to let you know, Orden, what do you want to do? You are the furthest ahead of everybody.
I'm just swimming toward our boats, toward the tower.
All right, are you just gunning for the boats and not even gonna go through the tower?
Which
Go
is
for the-
closer? Which is the hypotenuse here?
Well, it's kind of up to you. I mean, it's either you go for the boats, which are just straight shot to the boats, but you risk the fear of getting spotted by the sow again since you're swimming in open water, or you try to continue dodging through the cities, but that might take longer to go through to get up through the tower.
I still have the speed from Zephyr Strike because that lasts a minute, and it's been 3 rounds now.
Well,
So-
with Zephyr Strike, it's not so much speed. It's your movement doesn't provoke opportunity attacks. You only gain speed at the end of the turn that you use.
Oh, okay. Then I will. It is my turn, yeah.
More or less. Like right now, I'm not going off of turns anymore, just because you guys are out of fighting initiative. It's
Right.
you like where are you like how are you guys gonna get away?
Then I am going to swim toward the boats. Yeah.
All right, you're just gonna swim out into the open water. Gotcha.
Can I dash or does it matter?
I'll say you can dash to get halfway there.
Okay.
Alba, I'm gonna go over to you because Kyle's the one that's with you. You still have Bruce in your hands, and he's still kind of fighting you.
Okay, so does he need to make another strength save?
Yeah, actually, thanks for reminding me. He definitely failed that. He got a 4.
Cool. So he's still
Trapped
vibing
your
in my
arms,
arm. Okay.
I can grab
Uh,
Kyle.
yeah, I'm gonna grab Kyle and try and pull him along as fast as I can so that we can get him up. We're gonna go through fuck. We're gonna go through the tower because I don't think I could fight off any more than I already have my hands full.
Okay.
And he's got 3 minutes, so it's okay.
Yeah. Okay. You pull Kyle, and you guys kind of pull along, dodging between the different ruins and buildings, and seaweed, making your way to the tower. You see Orden swimming in the open water, just going for the boats. Orden.
He's got to do what he's got to do. He's a free spirit. I watched him fucking ride a shark earlier. I'm sure he's got a good plan.
I'm gonna roll something here.
Oh no.
I'm gonna do my best to just not drown. Is kind of where I'm at.
Yeah, no, understandable. I feel like you've got your best interests in mind. Uh-oh. Oh, don't.
That was a lot of dice.
No.
Alright. Orden, as you're swimming, you see a dark shape moving in the water, heading straight towards you.
Is it shark shaped? Is it shark shaped? Is it shark shaped?
It is shark shaped. It's moving directly towards you. And it's
Can I make an animal handling stuff? Say I want to make an animal handling check.
Go ahead.
Oh,
you
my
see the
God.
shark appear. You see a little trail of a rope behind it. That's still wrapped around the dorsal fin as it's gunning straight for you.
I rolled a 19 on that animal handling.
The shark swims towards you, its mouth opening, the rows of teeth, and for a split second you think, this is it. This is my end. This is how I die.
I literally have 1 hit point.
This is the end of me forever. You look down, you see your friends moving, trying to get to the tower. You see the colossal squid just moving over the ruins. And it's like this almost angelic view of just Orden just in the center of the ocean, this chaos below him, and like his like savior above with like the air and the boats. You can see the shapes of Matthias and Venya staring out from the top of the boats looking down. You look for it as this shark rushes towards you, and it dodges around you, goes between your legs, and lifts you up towards the water.
Yes!
Let's go!
Yes!
That shark.
The shark gets between your legs, and you like grab a hold of the dorsal fin rope as it shoves you towards as it like starts driving you towards your freedom above. You break through the water, taking a big breath of air as you hold on to this shark. It's a reef shark, so it's a lot smaller than normal sharks. And you take a breath as you slam back down into the water, and it swims you over to the boats where Matthias and Venya are currently situated.
As I surface by the boats, I'm just like, hey.
Back below water, Alba, it's been about a minute that you've been going down. You kind of look, you can see the tower. You're about halfway there. It should probably take you about another minute to get there, to the bottom of the tower. I'm going to roll for your odds and see how well they are. Your odds are good right now. So, looking around, it doesn't look like there are any Salagan directly in front of you.
Okay,
cool. You can still
For the
see.
record,
You can
I'm with Alba as well because I need to maintain 30 feet radius in order to keep her big.
Yeah, I know. All of you are together. Bruce, Alba, Alphonse, Kyle, and Charlie. You guys all stuck together.
Okay.
You can see the colossal squid moving and just destroying buildings as it goes through the You guys swim towards the tower, making it. 1 minute goes by. Kyle is like looking at you. His eyes are like kind of turning a little bloodshot as he's struggling to hold in his breath.
Oh my god.
All right, I'm doing your odds again. Here we go.
Okay. It's gonna be fine. Everything's fine.
All right, your odds are good.
Whew!
There's nothing. You rolled an 18, so, which
Fuck
the
yeah,
difficulty
baby.
went up, so you're very lucky. You guys managed to get to the bottom of the tower and swim up to the top. You break through and start immediately climbing up the steps. Kyle coughs
Well
and
done.
starts climbing up with you. You guys run up the steps to the top of the tower, and as you do, you can see the sow again, almost like you ever see when they catch fish in the giant nets and start bringing them up out of the water, and they're all just piled on top of each other. That's what you see at the bottom of the tower. It's just the sow again
Holy
climbing
shit.
over each other, trying to get up. You guys rush to the outside. You can see Orden is currently on a shark again. Matthias and Venya are battling several sow again to get them off the boats. Orden's helping them.
Good job.
You guys rush down, but before you can get on the boats, Orden, you feel the shark move underneath you and start taking you away from the tower. Matthias and Venya are unable to really get them off the boats and have to jump off and get onto the stairs and run up as the sow again just start destroying the boats and ripping them all apart. You guys hear a soft as the cat jumps up out of the boat before it gets killed and like runs up the stairs into the tower and disappears inside of the tower.
Oh god.
The 8 of you who are currently on the tower, Bruce, as you like realize, Bruce kind of like taps you a little bit on the arm and just gives like a little bit of a thumbs up.
Okay, I let him go.
You let him go, and he goes like, "Oh, thank you. I don't know what happened. It was like a voice in my head. It took control of me."
I know,
Thank
it's
you.
okay. Don't worry about it.
He kind of like looks around with you guys. Orden, as you are getting pulled out into the water, you like manage to turn the shark back and get it to kind of swim in circles so it doesn't fucking die. But it like swims in circles, and you keep your eye on the tower as you guys see just these large tentacles start wrapping around the tower. And you guys start moving. You watch as your friends all kind of like move back inside. You guys move in, and you see these dark shadows moving along the windows. These large suction cups coming across the windows and even the doorway before sliding off. As you watch this giant colossal squid just wrap around the tower, and you see as you guys are kind of standing inside, your swords at the ready, you're looking down to see the sow again, all like a lot of them are like slowly creeping up the steps, keeping their eyes on the 8 of you. At the doorway, you see a shadow move, and you see and hear this loud clinking noise as boot falls on the steps. And entering in through the doorway, you can see the silver armor of the Lord of the Seas as he kind of ducks his head as he stands too tall for the doorway, walks inside and stands in front of the 8 of you. And that's where we're going to end today's session.
Ah! Oh my
Whoa.
god.
Nice.
I got some mad
Whoa.
power-ups there. I feel good.
Yo.
You've activated crab mode, bro.
Yeah, I have crabs now.
Yeah,
I
and a
got
shark.
crabs.
Yeah, and a pet shark.
But
I'm the shark whisperer.
yeah, so that is going to be the end of today's session. I hope everybody who watched enjoyed.
Oh my god.
I hope my
that was-
players. I hope my players had a good time.
That was
did
sick.
suck.
Thank you
Just
so
kidding.
much.
It was awesome, as always.
But we will be
Yes,
seeing
I had a
you.
lot of fun.
We will be seeing you all next time. Love lots. Live, laugh, love.
Yeah.
Live,
Yeah.
laugh, love.
Live, laugh, love.
Thank you
talk
so
to
much for watching.
Bye.
Yep. Thanks for watching,
Bye. See you next
everyone.
week.